Well, hello, and welcome to another session of the ongoing campaign Twilight's Dawn, an adventure tabletop role-playing game featuring Dungeons & Dragons 5th Edition. I am your Dungeon Master, Will, and today you will enjoy the role-playing of Abe, the Izamar Bloodhunter Shane, James, the Warforged Stone Sorcerer named Screw, Sabrina, the Forborg Druid named Ravona, and Victor, the Tiefling Ranger Loyal, and his chimp sidekick, Nino. The party is currently exploring a subterranean tunnel network known as the Endless Caves, where they are searching for some rare reagents Ravona needs for her potion-making activities. The caves have ended up being more than they expected, as they have killed a spider herd and its ettercap shepherd, and survived the lair of a spider by the name of Jabba Fofi, uncovering a lot of dead corpses and a mysterious Ravenstone. Currently, they are faced with an ethical dilemma as they decide whether to fight a suspicious camp of strangers or to shun violence and retreat further into the caves. The session lasts around 3 hours, give or take, and there will be a short 10-minute break around the halfway point. New episodes are produced each week on Wednesdays at 2 p.m. Central Daylight Time for 4 weeks straight, and then there is a week rest. We are currently returning from our break for the 5th installment of the campaign. We will continue with the story for 3 more installments before the next rest. If you need to catch up on what has happened so far, there are links in the description of this video to our past sessions, and you can check us out at the YouTube channel Twilight's Dawn D&D. We do not stream live as of this filming, but we plan to do so at some point in the near future. Thank you so much for watching. The session will begin shortly. Folks, we are still waiting for some players. Just give us a few minutes. Thanks. Okay.
I said one in German.
Yeah, but you said in your weird German language.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Eins.
We're just,
Hello.
just waiting for one of our players to get their audio fixed, and then we will begin.
Blame
This is gonna be great.
deities. Definitely Pelor's fault.
I really, really, really hope we get to spare at least one of those people. I really, really hope we don't kill all of them.
We'll see.
Shane is like, no, the king's justice demands it.
Great. All right. So, it's been a week. It's time to get started. This is session 5 of Twilight's Dawn. So, oh how quickly friends can become foes, allies become adversaries. With trust broken and goodwill lost, there's only an escalated animosity that ascends to violence. Our party's curiosity has ended their host's generosity, and now they stand in a suspenseful standoff with a camp full of full of suspicious figures whose motives and intent are unknown. What is known is that they are not only the only members of this group, and that a patrol still walks these caves. Bloodshed and death seem almost certain, though the party is split on the necessity of it. Perhaps there's a way out of this. Perhaps there's a diplomatic option to throw in the dirt of the glowing campsite. Time is running out, as is patience, as is the thread that gives breath to life. So, what do you do? So these figures have slowly gotten up. They've started to walk slowly in a direction. They haven't drawn their arms yet, but they are definitely threatening.
And both Screw and Shane are enlarged.
Yep.
Yeah, both
Dang.
Screw and Shane, bam, a large.
Can you put us on the map, please?
I will in a second. But
Okay.
Testing.
yeah, we can
Yes,
hear you.
hi.
Yeah, we're good.
Everything audio.
So, what do you guys do? Are you going to?
Loyal is gonna try to get in between the enlarged party members and the camp crew, as in, and he's gonna be, please, there's no need for violence, guys.
But then, because remember, we were leaving, and they said that we were going to be trouble, and then Shane turned around, and Shane was in the back.
Correct.
So you're way back, so you're going to have to sprint forward if you want to.
No. I thought we had made our way back into the cave. Not the cave, but the open thing as soon. Like, I thought that we walked back and then you guys enlarged instead of.
Shane crew were in the back, which is why we heard the comment that triggered Shane.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
We brought these guys the bodies of their friends that have been eaten by the spider.
Oh, yeah.
They
That's-
said
Yeah,
we
I
were
remember
going to be in
that.
trouble
And then you said,
as we were
excuse
leaving.
me?
Yeah.
And then,
We're in the back. They turn around.
okay.
Yeah, so you, Loyal, you're leading the group. You're leading the group out, and
Okay.
as they were trailing behind you, they overheard them saying that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So as soon as the party seems to stop in its tracks, Loyal is gonna, like, I don't know, take off one of his gloves and throw it on the ground and be like, "Oh, come on! Come on! Why do we have to do this?"
Do you
I
guys
must say, I
hesitate?
do not understand this gesture of yours, Loyal.
Why are you guys enlarged? Why do you guys want to fucking pick a fight with these guys? Oh shit, my bad.
You
Why do you guys want to
Sorry, you
freaking
two.
pick a fight with this guys?
Alright.
Let's just go away.
Which,
What are you doing?
second
I'm,
off,
tr- I'm trying to cajole my party members to run away instead of going back and confronting those guys, since and waste the enlarged spell, because I see them big. I'm like, oh, these guys want to pick a fight.
Well, that's what you're doing. What
Actually-
are the other two that are enlarged doing, though?
well,
I'm ignoring Loyal for the moment.
Okay.
I step forward into the light,
Okay.
giant, with my strange, radiant, flaming sword out.
Okay.
Are we not on the correct map layer? Because I just have a white screen.
I'll transfer you over to the map.
Okay.
in a minute.
Just double checking I wasn't bugged or anything.
No, you're fine.
Ramona is gonna say, Shane, we have a funeral to get to. We don't want to make or like kill anybody or injure anybody. Just leave it. Let's go.
To rescue your friends. Reclaiming their bodies. And you think that we're going to be trouble. Comes through that's slightly less prepared than we are. You're just gonna kill them on the spot, aren't you?
They don't answer. They're just kind of tense.
Oh, okay. Nino is gonna climb on Shane, and he's gonna pull his hair.
What? Okay.
As in, come, let's go.
I
I'm
love
gonna
chip
grapple
language.
Nino.
Throw the
So-
monkey.
Athletics check with advantage.
Okay.
All right, contest that.
Yeah,
Nino.
contest that, Nino.
Okay, where's Nino? Nino.
Are you gonna try to dodge it?
Correct me if I'm wrong. We're still slightly injured from the spider fight,
A
right?
little bit, yeah.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
fine.
Damn, Nino.
Yeah, he just grabs you.
Nino tries to climb up. Shane just reaches behind and picks up the monkey in one hand.
Shane's
She's
up.
now holding the monkey out.
Dig like a monkey over there.
You're just going all Donkey Kong on Nino.
And Nino's he's just gesturing with his hands wildly and pointing his finger on the direction of the cave. And
I turn back to the camp and just repeat.
What you just said. They do not respond. They give each other kind of a look, and then they begin to advance. So I'm going to go ahead
You
and
speak my language.
yeah, they're not talking to you. All right, so
Question.
you're at the bottom down here. Let me bring back up a little counter here. So right
I was
now,
gonna say,
this is what it looks like.
I love my initiative roll.
Are
Yes,
we
it's
redoing
lovely.
initiative?
No, these are the initiatives you guys rolled before we left last time.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to change to the tank screw token so it
It's
reflects as
fine. It's
Okay.
fine. We'll just leave it like that.
Okay.
So,
Well, we don't have a surprise round.
no, there's no surprise.
Mm.
Okay, so this bandit here is going to start moving in this direction. There. He's only going to go about 20 feet, though. He's gonna move right there. He's gonna slowly draw his weapon. That's his turn. Loyal, you're up.
Okay. So Loyal is gonna move to the front.
I'm just clicking that so I have it up again.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's gonna move to the front.
Okay.
Let's see. He's gonna step in front of the large dudes. He's gonna draw his bow, point an arrow to this guy here,
Okay.
and he's gonna be like, don't you effing dare. Listen, I'm trying to broker some peace here, and I don't want any aggressions. So if you move again, I'm shooting.
Roll an intimidation check.
Can I have advantage because of the big guys behind me?
Yes, you may.
I got Nino's sheet out, but I don't get mine.
That's okay.
That's your problem.
You're in the program.
Intimidation.
Yeah.
20.
Wow. All right. With the 20, you see especially the guy over here closest to you hesitate a bit, and then he kind of drops his sword back down. The rest of the camp seems to have, for the moment, the aggression has clicked out of their eyes. They seem to be a little bit more hesitant. You gonna do anything else?
Yeah, my readied action, since I'm still with my bow out, and I guess that was my action, my item interaction.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep an attack ready in case tensions escalate further.
Okay.
But if things diffuse, then I'm gonna just not do anything.
All right. The orc up here kind of glances across the fire at the elf, half elf, whatever she is, and slowly just kind of moves backwards over here toward this tent to get, I guess, it seems to get a better vantage, but he has seemed to have again stopped the aggression for the moment. Screw, you're up.
Screw will likewise hold action in case in case Shane, Loyal, or the bandits make a move.
Okay. What kind of action are you going to hold?
I will lightning lure one of them.
Okay.
To be fair,
Murder hobo.
none of us are the barbarian to do that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's my inner murder hobo speaking.
Nino.
No, I think
Nino's
it's your
just,
outer murder hobo speaking.
Nino, you're up.
Nino's gonna try to persuade Shane.
We'll have to let him go.
Yeah.
I just totally pictured Nino offering Shane a banana to let him go. Just have a banana. Can you let me go now?
Do I have to? Do I
I
have
don't
to
even
actually?
speak the monkey's language.
Shane,
Well,
are you open to pleas of mercy from the monkey?
Not for the moment.
Okay, so yeah. Mm-mm.
Well, you're not crushing him. You're just like,
Yeah,
no.
just holding him, kind of like.
I'm not- Because if things escalate, I'm hurling a monkey at someone.
Oh,
Oh, no, that's just nasty.
All
Monkey
right.
projectile.
So nothing from Nino. You could try to make a strength check
Yeah, okay.
to break free if you want.
I'll give Nino the chance to struggle.
Okay.
It's acrobatics or athletics.
Yeah, either
against
one.
death. Ooh, that's powerful.
oh.
Whoa!
Monkey
Nino-
will go
Oh! Not
Damn
enough.
Damn it!
Shane
Poor
gets
Nino.
supernatural strength
Being
from somewhere.
manhandled like that. He doesn't
That's
deserve
awesome.
this.
That's amazing.
I've already blown all my good rolls. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, so that's your
Way to
turn.
start the day.
Nino. All right, so the elf has lowered her bow a bit, but she is like moving further back away from the fire, from you towards the fire right over there, and she is holding her turn. Holding her action.
Why did Screw move forward?
Oh, my bad. I had him selected and
So, this bandit over here is also going to kind of back up a little bit towards the fire and toward the orc, actually. This way. Kind of leaving this guy out here by himself. And that's his turn. Shane, you're up.
All right. I'm speaking common. You're speaking common. We agree that we understand each other. You.
They,
What's that?
they nod. They're not speaking, but they do nod. Especially the one next to you. That one nods vigorously.
Poor guy, he's
I think
intimidated.
they may have forgotten what I said, because I said, aren't you going to attack anyone who comes here less prepared than us?
Oh, they remember
Going
what
to
you said.
attack
They're
them.
just not. They have not deigned to respond.
In my loudest, gigantic, billowing, deep voice, I just shout, answer the question.
Are you not entertained? um,
That might be
you're.
intimidating.
Go ahead and do an intimidation check for that with advantage.
Okay. Using charisma or strength?
You're talking, so use charisma.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not bad.
stand there flexing.
The guy over here kind of falls back onto his bottom. He's now prone. The other three kind of like shake a bit, and the orc speaks up and says, "Only if they get in our business."
And what, pray tell, is your business?
None of your business.
I love that.
Appropriate counter.
All right. Would you like to move, or you gonna stay put?
I did too much talking.
All right. Ravona.
Okay. First of all, Rabona is not pleased by the fact how Shane is mishandling Nino, not in the slightest. So she's gonna step up right here and put one of her arms out towards Shane, where he's holding Nino. Shane, what armor are you wearing?
Oh no.
Okay. And she's gonna like turn towards the elf because she seems kind of the leader, and she's gonna say, "How about you tend to your business? We tend to our business. We part ways and nobody gets hurt." And then she turns back to Shane and says, "Shane, I have great respect for you, my friend. But if you don't put Nino down right this instant, it's going to get uncomfortable for you." And she's holding out her arm towards Shane's arm, and I'm going to, I know this is mean, but I'm going to prepare action spell heat metal in case he doesn't drop Nino.
Okay.
Ooh, that's harsh.
wonder how that would
Make
affect
a
Screw.
persuasion check with disadvantage because this is a tense situation.
I'm so good at persuasion, yo.
Come on.
Oh wow, that wasn't that
That was
bad.
yeah.
Oh.
The elf replies, "We'll start walking."
Yes, Shane, let's start walking.
Start walking forward.
Okay.
The bandit over here for the moment, he just kind of stays on his butt. He's kind of terrified at this point, not sure what to do with himself. Loyal, you're up.
Okay. So Loyal, he's gonna he's gonna take a step forward but turn around, point his bow to Shane, and he's like, "Yeah, they're right. This is none of our business. And Ravona's right. We should get back. And the elf lady is right. We should go get moving. So please, Shane, take the first step."
Okay.
And my bow is pointed to him.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, because I didn't stop. My bow is still drawn. I was first pointing at this guy,
Yeah.
but now I just turn around, took a step forward to get out of his reach, spun around, and now the arrow is pointed at him.
Okay.
And I'm like, I don't want to shoot you, but you're putting us in a bad situation, and I'm not gonna fight these people because of you.
All right. We'll see what happens in a minute. The orc, for the moment, is standing there watching. His eyes are incredulous. He keeps glancing over at the elf, but for the moment, he does not appear to be doing anything. Screw, you're up.
Well, I guess Screw will slowly start walking this way.
Okay.
Wrong marker. Where's my 5? 10 feet. And then, yeah, I'll just do a slow walk.
Okay. So Screw starts to slowly back up. Eno, you're still grappled by Shane.
Nino is gonna try to plead with Shane again, and if it doesn't work, he's gonna try to struggle.
Okay.
So if Nino pleads, does Shane put him down?
Shane can't understand him.
Well, you can notice if a dog starts whining at you because you're holding him in an awkward way. Do you know what a dog's intention is? It's the same with a monkey.
Are you open
So
to please?
is Shane
Shane
gonna put him
drops the
down?
monkey.
All right.
Okay.
Neo, you fall on the ground.
Shane Nino picks himself up, dusts himself off because he's intelligent enough to do that, and he does a rude gesture to Shane. He learned from Loyal, and he's gonna step back away from the mean man. And
Says the
that's
monkey
Nina.
who decided to crawl on my back and pull my hair. Should've
He's a
thrown him in
monkey.
there.
He was just trying to put your hair in a ponytail for you.
It already is in a ponytail, you idiot.
Exactly, he was pulling at the ponytail.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Nino's turn.
All right. The elf, again, will hold her action, still looking intently in your direction, waiting for your response. The other bandit will back up further away, still backing up this direction, behind the orc. It's his turn. Shane, what are you going to do?
I'm curious. What do people think Shane is going to do?
Is this out of character or in character?
What do you
I
all
just-
think Shane is going to do at this moment?
Ooh, something
I just-
stupid.
I just missed the entire last turn because I had to go AFK, so I've got no idea.
Nothing really happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shane released Nino,
Ah, good.
at least.
So I don't get to use a second level spell on my ally. That's good.
You want?
Uh,
To be
I have
fair. Oh,
I've
sorry.
got no
Fair.
idea. I've got no idea what he's gonna do. On the one hand, it looks like he really wants to confront them, but I don't know. I think he can be persuaded to leave, but I'm not sure if we're there or there yet. Really.
Yeah. I really want to know what Shane does. That's why it's his turn.
I just want to build the suspense.
I don't like it. Loyal doesn't like it. He's heartbroken.
What you doing, Shane?
Shane turns around and walks away.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, thank goodness.
Shane begins walking backwards. So I'm guessing you all start to walk back. At this
Yeah.
point? Okay, everybody starts to back up.
Loyal stops pointing an arrow at Shane, and he takes like a big sigh of relief.
This
He
guy
doesn't
gets
have-
up here and runs backwards. Kind of running away. Now, you guys get about 60 feet when all of a sudden the campfire whoosh, flames go outward about 5 feet from where it was and just kind of whoosh, out. Everybody around the campfire kind of jumps back a bit as you exit.
Okay.
Okay.
What just happened?
That was weird.
So we stepped out, and the campfire just like came to life for a brief second.
Yeah, it just whoosh.
Does a demon or a fire elemental appear, or is it just a whoosh?
No, it's just like the flame got bigger around the campfire. Just goes whoosh.
Okay, that's weird, but it didn't harm us or anything. So
Oh, we were 60 feet away.
yeah.
Now you guys
So
were
we're just-
around 60 feet out when that happened.
So I think we're just gonna keep going away.
All right. So you guys begin to walk away. They do not pursue. They kind of just huddled there watching you leave.
And the standoff's probably been a minute, so we size back down as we walk away.
Yeah, so you guys go back to your normal sizes. Move you back to the...
Or screw can break concentration, whichever one works.
Yeah. Whoops, that's not the right one. Okay. So you guys start to back up away from the camp.
Yeah.
And let me change music real quick.
For creatures made of flesh and blood, you sure don't seem to have a fear of being stabbed in the night by thugs.
We're leaving this cave before night falls. Screw.
So you guys back up away from the camp, and you eventually come back to the junction that leads. There's a path that leads forward, and then there's the path that leads back the direction that you originally came through.
Okay.
I guess we try out the new. Is the new way the one that has the?
Sorry, you cut out at the end.
The one with the Minotaur thing.
Not the troll or minotaur or whatever.
There's a Cyclops.
Oh, Cyclops, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so we're not going.
Big annoying thing.
We're not going through the Cyclops path.
By the way,
So-
how battered is everyone? Do you need a short rest or something?
Nah.
No, we're cool.
As
Okay,
far as
cool.
I can tell, everybody looks good.
Okay. Well,
Screw has a couple dents, but nothing major.
I can't heal you, so
Yeah. Well, you're asking overall how everybody is.
Yeah,
Like, oh, there's
yeah.
a dent in me shoulder.
I could technically like heat the metal and then. Yes, I could.
When
repair
you
that.
threatened Shane with that one, I was like, oh god, how would that affect Screw? He's
Oh no, I
He's
would.
all
I
metal.
would think if I were to use heat metal on Screw, I would imagine double damage or something.
That would be
'cause, I mean, Screw is-
excruciating.
I mean, I'd just be a slag elemental at that point. Be like, I will go hug people now.
Oh,
God.
all right. So
Heat
Okay,
metal
so-
on Screw, he goes hugs people.
Okay. Yeah. Which way are we going? Shall we just go YOLO and go where the Minotaur is and
No,
at least kill
it's a
something?
Cyclops.
Cyclops.
A Cyclops.
there was
And
another
Cyclops
direction that you guys didn't go before, but yeah,
We haven't found the flower that we're looking for yet, right?
Yeah, the herbs. We
herbs.
didn't find the,
the
herbs.
herbs.
But
Yeah.
but Will did say 2 weeks ago that like everything sort of leads to the herbs.
Yeah, there is a
So we
path
just need
that
to
each
go.
way that you take, other than the one that technically the one that you through the spider does, but it collapsed a long time ago, so it
Okay.
technically does. But there's, as far as you know, there's the path that goes to the Cyclops, and then there's another path that cuts around that you have not really explored that
Oh,
much.
we could
Well-
go through the one that cuts around then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Assuming we know a Cyclops is dangerous, let's try our third option. If that one's collapsed, then we
Yeah,
have no other option.
Just through common knowledge, you know that a Cyclops is dangerous. So yeah, so you guys kind of advance through. We'll give
Is it common knowledge that a Cyclops lives out in this cave, or has?
it was on the wall. It said "Beware of Cyclops," and it
Well, no,
pointed
no.
that
Like,
direction.
is it in town? Like everybody knows that there's a cave. There's a
There's-
Cyclops that lives.
There's a lot of caves that burrow underground, so there's a lot of different beasts that live in these caves.
Okay.
So it would be
So nobody in
would be
town cares that there's a
surprised.
Cyclops.
Yeah, there wouldn't be
Okay.
any surprise. So you start headed back the direction. I'll take you back to the room where you originally deviated. So you come back to a room. Let me roll real quick and see here.
That's roll one.
Oh, jeez, that's bad
Random
luck for
encounter
you.
table.
That's bad luck for you.
Or
Alright.
is
Damn
it
it.
good luck?
So now I get to roll again.
Literally, like, death shows up and it's just like, hey.
Hey, we found some bandits. Go get those bandits, Mr. Death.
Okay. Oh, okay. So, you guys are walking down the hall. Loyal, I need you to give me a perception check.
Okay. If
Loyal's still scouting ahead like the 50 feet, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
if it doesn't go right, is because he's feeling a bit flustered for having point. Yeah, he feels flustered for having pointing a weapon at Shane earlier, so he's not really paying much attention. That's why I rolled a 9.
Okay.
Shane hasn't said a word to the rest of you since.
Yep.
As you begin to kind of walk along the path, you start to notice that there are what appear to be like smaller creatures, but they almost seem petrified, like they have been like they're stone creatures.
As in, do they look like moving creatures or like?
From your perception check, you don't really know. They
Okay.
give off the appearance of being stone.
Oh, okay. So like little sculptures.
Mm-hmm.
Screw will stop and admire the art.
Okay. Screw, make a perception check.
All right. As soon as that
Woo.
number decides to load.
15.
Okay. You look, and the details on these little art sculptures are quite amazing, quite intricate. They look almost lifelike.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it.
I'm not a living creature. This does not affect me.
And as you guys, Loyal, as you walk a little bit further, you come across what appears to be like an irregularly shaped log. But let me
There's a monster in
check
the log.
something real. Let me check something here. Yeah, it's not very okay. It's not very stealthy at all. Actually, it's a -1. If I could type right. The answer to that is no, I cannot type right today. Okay, yeah. So as you are walking along, you kind of like stomp your foot against something. You're like, ow! What's with that? And as you look down to see what it is, suddenly an eyeball opens.
Oh, no.
I need you
Kick the angry log monster.
to make
Constitution saving
a
throw.
Constitution saving throw.
Oh, you don't stone. I should have taken lesser restoration. Shit.
Panic.
I think only greater restoration manages to save someone from being petrified.
Oh.
Yeah, it's only greater respiration for
God
petrification. Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay.
But no, don't worry. I'm gonna be only restrained first. I don't get petrified all the way.
Yeah,
But
this is
it's-
not a Medusa, okay? So as you, I'm gonna go ahead and,
Well, at least you got that natural one out of the way.
Yeah.
so yeah, you did get a natural 1 out of the way. That does help. Let me find the stupid thing on here. So yeah, as you guys, Loyal, you feel your muscles start to harden a bit, and you're not sure why, but your gaze is caught on this thing, like you can't look away for some reason. And then I'm gonna have a erase all this, and I'm gonna kind of flip you guys over here.
How close is Screw to this log that Loyal just kicked?
I'm about to
Okay.
split over here. No, flip over. Thanks. All right.
Yeah.
So that's where you guys are. Let me see. Change-
Yep, basilisks.
change
Told
the
you.
music
Told you.
again.
Basilisks.
Unfortunately, I don't know what a basilisk is.
Yeah, unfortunately.
The good thing is you can make an antidote out of basilisk eyes, I think, for the petrification.
I thought it was its blood.
Blood? Yes, no, it was blood. It was blood.
I'm like an eyeball jelly. Mm.
No, you know some strange things.
Out of
all
character.
right.
Yeah, out of
Yes.
character.
I need everybody to roll initiative.
Even poor loyal.
Yes, even poor loyal.
I love my initiative rolls.
You should take a level in Ranger just to get that advantage.
Oh yeah, I beat Ravona by 1.
Yeah.
Nah.
Seriously, taking 1 level in Ranger just to get advantage on initiative seems
Not
like
worth
such a
it.
good idea. I don't know if your 20th level feature is bad, it might be worth it.
I always hit the
Yeah,
wrong
like if
button.
it's Ranger.
Shane,
They're way worse, like Monk.
are you averting your eyes?
Or
Okay,
cut out.
Shane, you avert your eyes.
idea what's going on. I don't even see this thing, so I'm just sort of standing there, and I see Loyal trip over something, and I'm just like, huh. Loyal being an idiot.
Give me a perception check.
Oh, I forgot to roll for Nino.
Okay, so instead of falling forward like a guy normally does when he steps on something and kind of trips, he seems to hit it and then stop, like it just freezes in the air, like his muscles just stop, and he's kind of confused, but he doesn't move, can't move.
Just keep walking. Hey Dumbo, you okay over there?
Okay. Shane, just you want to go ahead and walk forward 30 feet?
Yeah.
All right. So Shane just walks forward 30 feet. Loyal,
Loyal grits his teeth.
you need another.
It's at the start at the end of my turn.
I'm gonna look this up.
I'm pretty sure it's at the
Starts.
start.
It's at the start. Yeah.
Can I avert my gaze?
No, you're currently
Staring at it.
staring at it.
Oh,
I need another con save.
Shoot. Let's do this. Bye bye, Loyal. Loyal is now a stone man.
We'll hardly
Look,
miss.
our new front yard ornament.
So you guys watch in horror as Loyal just turns to stone. Shane, it's to Shane's back. He's still just walking forward, but you guys.
We're just walking that way.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. That's Loyal's turn. Oh god.
The dice say no.
Oh, Loyal. So Loyal is currently petrified.
Screw was
Let
looking
me
at the
let me
statue.
find a nice symbol for petrified.
Yeah, go ahead and do that. At that, suddenly the thing that tripped him up starts to move. It's gonna move this direction. It's gonna look at Nino because it's the closest. For Nino, go ahead and roll a wisdom save and see if he has a sense to turn away.
Okay.
Okay. Nino sees what happens to you, and his chimp brain processes it just enough to avert its eyes from the basilisk.
Okay.
And that
At least
is-
I can play as Nino.
and that's its turn. Screw, you see this sudden creature start to move out. This medium-sized creature, lizard-like thing with a glowing eye. Do you avert your gaze?
I'm double checking. I don't know. Would it affect me as a construct the same thing, or? 'Cause
That's a
I'm
good
not
question.
I was just about to dig that information, and Screw was looking at the
Construct in
statue.
here. Real quick.
Screw was looking at the statue. So, is his back already to it, or is the statue right in front of me?
Okay, so you're already looking at a statue of some sort.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Let me check.
I was trying to figure out what
real
direction
quick.
I was facing.
Yeah. That's a very important thing. Yeah, constructs. Immune to fire, poison, psychic, blood, period, slashing, now magical cut.
Because
It's
could be
exhausted, frightened,
considered a
paralyzed.
disease.
You're a construct. You're immune to petrified. It will
Hey.
not petrify you.
Well, I guess I will interpose myself since he would have knowledge that he's immune to this effect.
Well,
So he would.
if you're looking at a statue, you're not even because it would be like over here. Go ahead
Yeah,
and roll.
that was my question of where's my statue. So which direction am I facing?
Yeah, toward that direction. Go ahead and roll a perception check.
Whoop. There we go. I'm facing that way. Perception.
That's a single digit.
All right. Yeah, you're not
Screw's
quite
not
aware what's going on. You're just kind of looking at the statue like, that's pretty nice.
He's just gonna turn around and look. Somebody made a nice loyal statue too.
Yeah. Screw turns around. Oh, look at the statue. It looks just like Loyal.
Just happily distracted. I'm poking my
Alright.
statue and admiring its art quality.
Ravona, you're up.
Okay,
It's Nino.
so
You
It's
did
Nino.
see
Can
this.
no, it's me, not Nino. No, it's Nino. Wait, Nino 5.
No.
Nino rolled a 5. No.
Oh, why is
Nino should have
Weird.
been after
That's
after
weird.
the.
Why didn't you?
Oh, it's
last-
probably because I probably is because I rolled
Oh,
an after you.
okay. Go ahead, Nino.
Okay. So Nino looks at Loyal, and Loyal is now stone, and he freaks the frick out. And he's gonna grab a stone, and he's gonna throw it at the mean basilisk.
Okay, disadvantage because you're looking away.
Yeah. Rock. Where's the rock? Here's the rock.
Disadvantage. Roll again.
For some reason, it didn't roll twice. Oh, it's because I have it at normal.
You have to set it in his
Yeah,
character
set it
sheet.
to 2.
Yeah, I forgot that his sheet is different. So okay, it's
Oh
No,
wow!
still a
Even with the
17.
17, that hits. The rock flies out of Nino's hand and lands on the creature, and you hear this weird kind of gurgling sound, followed by a little bit of a screech as the creature gets hit with it. Let's see, 6 damage. Okay. So yeah. Okay. So yeah, it screeches a bit, but yeah, it's still coming. Is Nino gonna move? Excuse me.
I assume Nino isn't quiet. He's hooting and hollering.
Yeah.
this
Oh
whole
yeah,
time.
he's
Yeah.
hooping and hollowing like a crazy person.
Whoa,
and he's gonna.
I'm kind of
Is
crazy
this
monkey.
climbable? Is this climbable?
Yeah. Any of the objects you see are climbable. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, Nino's gonna climb on top of the big mushroom.
That's a big mushroom. So go ahead and give me a well.
He has a climbing speed of 30 feet.
Yeah, I'll say you go ahead. Go ahead. That's crazy. All right, Ravona. Nino has freaked out, pointing at Loyal, who is now a stone statue. And there is this creature with a glowing eye moving around, headed towards your direction. Do you avert your gaze? Go ahead and hit.
Yeah.
Give me a
I want to do a nature check.
Nature. Yes. Go ahead and give me a nature check.
Oh fuck's sake.
All right. Now give me a wisdom check. Save.
A wisdom save.
Just to see if you do it by impulse. Okay. So yeah. So you see this freaking out, and Nino point towards the creature, and it clicks in your head, and so you kind of look away from the creature. This turn. What else would you like to do?
Well, I would have liked to warn everybody about its properties, but I don't know about it.
Right.
At least I don't remember.
Yeah.
So
You can still panic and say there's a monster.
yeah, yeah. Hey, screw! There's a monster. Don't look at it. I don't know why, but don't look at it.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna give you advantage because you come from a really wild place and you know a lot of really wild creatures.
Thank
so
you.
I'm gonna let you have that. Yeah, this is a basilisk. You don't want to look at it.
Yeah.
Panic!
Yeah, no, I'll say out loud. Careful, everyone. This is a basilisk. Don't look at it, or it will turn you to stone, like it just did with Loyal Screech. I'm gonna hang on. Let me check something in my spells. Is this an attack roll? So yeah, it's a ranged spell attack. No, thank you. I'm not gonna waste a spell slot. Yeah, you know what? I did see where it was. I was just like kind of like looking away.
Yeah, it's
So I'm gonna all of a sudden right on top of where he was. I mean, it's a 5-foot radius. So.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a good moonbeam
That's
roll.
good, yeah. Let's see, a save. Con saves. Oh yeah, he makes a save.
Oh, he makes a save. So
Well,
yeah,
it-
he's still taking 9 damage.
9 damage, alright.
I'm also gonna
Go ahead and make the...
get back. Where am I going? I'm just gonna back up a bit.
Hide behind
Actually,
Screw.
I'm gonna back up. Yeah, like hide behind Screw or something like this.
Do you got dark vision on it or something?
Screw's got a torch. I think Loyal
Okay.
or Shane kept. Sorry.
Sorry, actually it doesn't take the damage until its own turn, so...
It starts until it's when
Yeah,
when
yeah,
he starts his
when
turn.
his turn, yeah. Mhm. So 9 when he starts his turn. Okay. That's your turn. Shane, there's a basilisk behind you.
Which is now engulfed in a 40 feet high and 5 feet like wide
Beam of light.
beam of moonlight.
And do
Like
you
the
avert
laser
your
pointer in the
eyes?
sky.
In a way. Yeah.
All right, what the? And Jane just turns around, not like trying to avert his eyes or anything.
Okay.
'Cause
Well,
he's-
I did say out loud, this is a basilisk. He will turn you to stone if you look at him. I did say that.
She said that.
Huh? Shane's sick of your crap.
I choose to be a statue.
Okay, give me a con save. Oh wow. You turn around and you start looking at whatever it is they're shouting about, and your muscles, you just can't move them all of a sudden. It's like, what's going on? I don't understand.
Fool! I told you not to look at him.
All right. Loyal, you're stone.
Yep. I'm gonna keep being stone.
The
It's Nino's-
creature
it's creature. Yeah. It
is
takes
going
damage.
to approach you, Screw, which I don't know why made a complete
It doesn't know any
metal.
better. I'm just a guy full plate.
It's going to bite you. 21.
Well, if nothing else, it will get my attention. What? Something just bit
and
me
I
in the
do
butt.
believe you're also immune
to
to
poison.
the poison as
Oh
well.
no, I'm resistant to poison.
resistant. Okay, so you
Yeah.
take 5 points of poison damage.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
So a total of 15.
okay, I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. I took 15 damage, so I was at 10.
That was
hit
a
points.
nasty
Well,
bite.
that will get you attention.
Yeah. I'm like, ow, my leg is missing. Where'd my leg go?
It just starts to rip into your plates a little bit.
Now I'm
That's
curious. I assume Screw's kind of like rusty plate metal. He's not like shined to a
no,
polish or anything.
no, very rustic.
Duly note. Actually,
Very rustic.
I have one in my inventory.
Screw, you're up.
Actually, it's Nino.
Yeah, it's Nino. I rolled he rolled a 5.
A steel mirror.
I'm just gonna go. Oh, mirror.
All right.
And my bonus action, I will self-repair as soon as I figure out where the heck that button went.
Wait,
Okay.
how does Crew know about the mirror thing?
No, he's always carried a mirror. It was part of his starting equipment.
Oh no, I know, but how does he know that showing it to a basilisk will make it target himself?
Yeah,
Well,
go ahead and give
Ravonna
me a
just-
nature check before you do
Ravonna just yelled, "Don't look at it!" So
Oh, so you're deducing that.
he's got a high intelligence.
that. Yeah,
No,
dude, give me an intelligence check. We'll do that.
fair enough.
Yeah.
Intelligence.
Single digit.
Never mind. I thought that was a solid idea, but okay.
No, it would be if your character knew that.
Yeah.
All right.
But I guess Ramona yelled, "Don't look at it!" So screw.
Well, don't look at it. I mean, that could
Okay.
be a lot of things. All right.
True. Fair
Do you
enough.
want to attack
All right.
it?
Yeah. I guess he'll just. Let's see what I can do to it. I bonus action to repair, so
Okay.
That's one of my repairs gone.
So you got 8 points back. So make sure you
Yeah.
adjust your health points. So
I just did.
Okay.
By the way, did you deduct the 9 points from my moonbeam?
Oh yeah, then you do that
Yep.
too.
And I guess screw will just.
9. All right.
Yeah. I will just witch bolt it in the face, I guess.
Oh, okay. Always
Solid.
Yeah.
Oh, nope.
9 does not
Not
hit.
solid.
I try and zap it.
It's kind of confusing you because it's right in your grill all of a sudden. So you try to zap it and it kind of gets wonky.
Like something bit me. Ouch.
Yeah.
All right, I'm done.
All right, Nino, you're up.
Okay, so the basilisk is next to Screw,
Yep.
and Screw has light cast on him, right?
Yep.
Okay, so
Mhm.
Nino can see the basilisk, so Nino's gonna throw a rock at it.
Okay. Yeah, it
My
is not
maximum
looking in
range is-
Nino's direction.
Okay. No, okay. So
He's also out of the range, so.
Yeah.
I think it's with disadvantage because my max range is it's 25 and 50, so 50 would be with disadvantage, right?
Well, it's disadvantage anyways because he's not looking at the basilisk.
The basilisk is 30 feet.
No, Nino is looking at the basilisk now.
Well, the thing is that, well, the monkey's smart enough to do that. Yeah, well, I'll say the monkey's not smart enough to perpetually not look at the basilisk, so go ahead.
If I'm not mistaken, it only has a 30-foot range.
It only has a straight, but the monkey doesn't know that.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah, and the thing, he's gonna throw a rock at it, and he's gonna look at where he's throwing because he wants to.
Sure, go ahead.
But it's still a
Avenging the
disadvantage
past.
anyway because 50 feet.
Yeah.
Hmm.
23 still hits.
Wow.
Disadvantage or not. Too bad you don't get the crit damage.
Yeah.
So 9. Alright. And the rock lands another solid blow on the creature. You hear it screech a bit. You know, its tail moving a little bit. Okay.
There we go.
Ravonna, you're up.
Yeah, I'm gonna move my moonbeam on top of him again,
Okay.
and so that it doesn't hit Screw. Because
It's
I
only
don't
5
want.
foot.
Yeah.
You will have to look that direction because it moved.
Well, yeah, I can look sort of. Hang on. I can look sort of this way to get like out of the corner of my eye where it is, but I don't have to look directly at it.
My point is that because it moved, you're gonna
You don't
have
know
to
where its
get a
last position
general
was.
location of where it's at. So you're gonna have to look
Yeah,
at it.
that's why I said I can look in the general direction, but I don't have to look directly at it. If I have to look directly at it if I want to like make an attack roll or cast a spell which has an attack roll, but
But because but because your spell
If
is
you
a
turn
5,
towards it,
yeah, it's a 5-foot circle. So you're still having to aim that 5-foot circle in the right place, and it moved positions. You're not looking at it.
It's actually 5-foot radius, so it would make it 10 feet across.
Okay, so it's a 10
Yeah.
still, it's a 10 feet, circle. You're still gonna have to look at to know where it's at, because it moved.
Fine. Yeah.
Yep, DM logic.
Paralyzed. I'm
Screw's
still.
just
I'm
gonna sit
still-
here.
I'm still going to move it on top of him, and
Okay.
I'm also gonna yell out. Please tell me where it is so I can move my spell because I cannot look at it.
All right.
Right next to me.
We'll
Yeah,
start-
screw status updates on where it is, please. Thank you.
All right. Shane, give me another con save.
I'm going to use my DM inspiration on this one.
Sure. Go ahead.
And I way didn't need it.
Oh, your muscles relax. Feels good.
Don't you get to use the DM inspiration after?
If I knew that, I would have used it.
I don't remember having
pretty
the
sure
DM
it's
inspiration.
Yeah.
What? What?
DM inspiration before you roll.
Yeah. I mean, like,
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure you have to do it before you roll. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, all right. So, you muscles look up. You have a chance to avert your gaze. So what are you gonna do?
I close my eyes. Okay. How do we kill this thing if we can't look at it?
Try to hit it anyways. Nino is doing good.
Oh, ah,
I still have no idea where it is. Shane's just gonna swing in a wide arc in front of him, even though he's really far away.
Okay. Make an attack.
He can't see it.
You did put the moonbeam on top of the thing, right?
No, not on top.
It's right next
but
to
right
it.
next to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just putting my little yellow square so I knew where it was.
Yeah, it's right there. Shane, make an
I like the
attack
circle thing.
with disadvantage.
Oh, is it that big?
Against-
Yeah, it's
Nothing.
about 10 feet.
Oh, I thought it was smaller.
Yeah, you hit
My bad.
air.
With the crit, do I suddenly lunge forward and hit it?
Ha!
No! There seems to be nothing there. Do you want to move forward, or?
Like decapitated that mushroom.
Yeah, you did decapitate the mushroom. Yeah, there's no more mushroom.
Well. And any nearby statues.
Yeah, if there was a statue nearby, and you don't notice one, but if there would have been, you would have cut it too.
Ah, I hit something.
A nice fleshy mushroom.
Alright. That's... If you can move if you want to, that's your turn.
Can somebody tell me where this thing is?
In front of Screw.
Screw's just going bip bip beep,
At the
boop.
start of its turn, it takes another searing...
Don't walk
Directly
into the
towards.
moonbeam. Don't walk into the
Oh.
Runs directly towards it.
Alright.
I guess you could see the moonbeam without looking at it. 'cause
Yeah,
it's
you
right.
could see the moonbeam, Shane.
Sense the moonbeam before he walks into it.
Okay.
And he's not stupid.
Okay.
You can see it through your eyelids.
It starts its turn with another searing bit of pain go through its body.
Well,
It's
doesn't he
starting
need
to
to do a
cook.
con save? He needs to make a con save again, doesn't he?
Yeah, you get to roll the damage again.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
get to roll
against the,
damage again.
Oh, okay.
Click the repeat button.
Wow.
Oh, that's not good.
Take our 5 damage lizard.
It totally
Wow.
makes that save.
2 damage.
So it takes 2 damage this time.
Doesn't that damage round up?
Nah.
It
Yeah,
takes
so
3
Will-
damage
Will-
this time.
Will was rounding down earlier, so I was rounding.
Oh, okay.
So it takes 3 damage. It's looking harsh.
Bad lizard.
It's going to attack you again, Screw. 15
Misses.
misses. It tries
Thank goodness.
Nom,
Shane's
nom,
the
nom,
only
nom.
one that can save us.
misses as you kind of kick it in the face, get it off. That's its turn. Screw, you're up.
I will return the favor. I will spend my last first level spell, so bonus action to cast that, and then I will hammer it in the face. And probably I can't hit Jack.
Wow.
Nope.
You hear a wanna shout in the background, where is it?
Over here. Yeah.
Where is over here?
Your arm
Screw is
hammer.
just like
Your arm hammer.
Screw will just be like.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Screw's just like over here, just trying to wail, like hit everywhere around it except it.
Yeah.
Has it moved?
So like he's hitting it. You're trying to hit it. Like for some reason it doesn't click in your head that you're a construct and you don't have to worry about being petrified. So you're just kind of like trying to hit it and keep your eyes away. You're just got boom, boom.
Oh, God.
I'm playing whack-a-mole.
Whack-a-mole with the ground. Yeah. Nino.
This does not work.
Nino's gonna throw a rock.
Or a chunk of mushroom from that.
Bag of rocks.
How many rocks do you have? Do you know?
I thought we had like 30 of them in party.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was a lot of
A
rocks.
A lot of rocks. Okay.
In any case, he could like pick new rocks from the ground.
Yeah, if
for
he
any
was on the
reason.
ground, yeah, sure.
Yeah, that is true. He's not on the ground.
He's on top of a gigantic mushroom.
So, but anyway, he's gonna throw a rock.
Go ahead.
Rock.
12.
12 unfortunately does not hit. It comes up
Bump.
just short, bounces out of the moonbeam, and jumps out. Ravona.
Yeah, I'm gonna avert my gaze.
Okay.
And do I have? By the way, am I currently paralyzed or
Oh yeah, you have to make another con save.
another con save?
Hope you pass. Hope you pass. Hope you pass.
I don't have the inspiration.
I thought we all had.
Wait, but the thing is, does this count? Does petrified count as incapacity? Yes, it does count. As
It does
incapacity,
count
it
as
does.
incapacitated.
Yes.
Yeah.
It-
Okay. But bye bye moonbeam.
Okay. So the moonbeam
It says
goes
at the
away.
end of your turn is when you make the save.
Yeah, it's at the end of your turn, not at the start.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't gonna do anything because
Oh,
the thing
okay.
the thing hasn't moved,
Okay.
so I didn't want to move my moonbeam. But yeah,
So Ravona.
we have now a stone Ravona.
Ravona is now stone.
Stone cold.
Well, this is going badly.
So yeah.
Now I have to rest and reduce you both so we can drag you out.
Alright, so when Ravona turns to stone. Shane! There's no moonbeam anymore.
Alright, so screw, it's right in front of you.
Yes.
Alright. Attack with disadvantage. Yeah, the long sword. It's kind of hard to not look at it and hit it, so it's kind of like just grazing the top of its plates.
I know where it is now, though.
Yes, you do.
I'm the one character who carried a mirror, and I am not intelligent enough to use my mirror. This sucks.
I have a mirror.
Shane has a mirror. Shane, roll an intelligence check.
Okay.
It's also looking at Screw, so it's like
Wisdom. That's it.
Okay. Yeah.
you and me are in the same boat.
You have no idea. It will now attack you again, Screw. Actually, it's gonna attack you, Shane, because it's like right there.
Doesn't it have its back to Shane though?
Well, it's kind of like wedged between the two. His eyes are on both sides of his head, so it's kind of like a lizard look. It does not hit
So if I
you.
stand directly in front of it, it can't see me, right?
Yeah, it can see in the cone, like it could see.
I was just giving you crap because
Yeah,
I thought that was
I know.
something from the crocodile hunters. Like if you stand in front of it, it can't see you.
like if you stand like in the cone, it can see you.
Yeah.
So, yeah, 9 does not hit you. Just chomps at you, kind of dance out of the way.
I'll just try and yell at it to get its attention back on me.
Its eye rolls back in your direction. Go ahead, you're up.
All right. And I will try and clobber it again, since my Searing Smite is still up.
That hits.
Yay!
Alright, roll your Searing Smite.
Searing Smite. Do some damage. It has to make the con save or light on fire.
Oh, okay. Con save.
Don't save, don't.
Definitely makes that save.
Yeah.
It still takes 12 damage.
No, yeah, it just takes the 2 fire damage and 10 hammer damage.
Oh? No, really.
And that's my last
Wow.
first level spell.
It is not looking good. It's starting to look like a
mushy.
dilapidated lizard. Nino, you're up.
Oh, rock attack. No.
Nope.
Sad Rock is sad.
Rock just kind of bounces off again. Shane.
Stab it.
Stab with her.
That hits. Very nice.
And radiant blood.
Alright, with that, your sword comes down, the radiant blood slices into the neck and carves a path up through its eyeball, and it kind of hisses one last time and drops.
Bleh. That was terrifying. Oh god.
I hope one of you can figure out how to make the antidote.
They
Like,
certainly
we
could
both
figure out to
idiots.
use a mirror.
I'm like out of character. That was so disappointing. I'm like, I have a mirror.
I know. I'm
Sad.
just like, that would have really helped a lot.
Which is also why I asked you. I'm like, is Screw polished to a mirror finish? No, he's probably fairly rusty at this point.
Yeah, Screw is a rusted
Years.
type.
Yeah.
Alright,
I've lived in a dump with Shane. I'm not polished at
let me
all.
change music again.
Nino is gonna sadly
Panic.
amble up to Loyal, and he's gonna keep poking at Loyal. And Loyal is now stoned, so Nino is gonna cry.
Stop, monkey. He's
Dang,
gonna get
this
the monkey
is
to
a really
stop.
nice statue. Did you make it, Screw?
I did not make this statue. Oh crap! Well, if nothing else, isn't Loyal now frozen in the same pose that he was falling over in?
Yes.
Yep.
Exactly.
Oh crap! I think we're both Shane and Screw will eventually connect those dots of oh crap.
Especially since Ravona yelled at them to look away because it petrifies things.
Yeah, and Ravona is currently also petrified.
Now we just turn around and look at Ravona and be like, now what do we do? Oh crap! It got you too.
Nino's gonna see Ravona petrified, and he's gonna cry even more.
Wow, your guys' cons are low. Ooh.
Screws isn't, but it doesn't affect me.
Yeah, screw it. It just affects.
My con's not bad.
Yeah.
We just stroke of bad luck, really.
Yeah. Like, it was one basilisk. That should not have decimated your whole party. Like, it really shouldn't
Well,
have.
it didn't, but
Are we just in the middle of a hallway,
Half
or
of
is
them,
this
anyway.
actually a cavern opening?
This is the hallway. Like one of the. Actually, let me check the map again where you guys were at. Make sure. Yeah, I think you entered a large open area in one of the
Okay.
caves. Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say I'm gonna talk to Shane and be like, we need to get them out of here. Obviously, Loyal is still a life size. Loyal is a life-size version of himself.
Make a
We don't
perception
wanna-
check, real quick.
Okay.
Both of you,
I
and
got nothing.
Nino. Go ahead, Nino.
Okay,
Screw is too busy with his task. Okay.
come on, Nino.
As you're looking around, all of a sudden you see the form of a woman. And she appears to have been, like, standing, because her posture is one of complete, like, readiness, like, complete ease. Like, she didn't just walked up. It's like she just watched this whole battle. And she walks over to you and says, "Your friends are in quite the predicament. It's not every day that one comes to encounter something like the basilisk. Follow
No, it's
me
not.
back to my dwelling. I think I can help them.
Just random elf druid chick in a cave, or
She doesn't appear elven. She appears to be a young, middle-aged woman.
Young, middle-aged.
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
Lower-
early 40s.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
I got what Will, man. Don't be mean.
also Shane is the proficient with the alchemy table thing that we had. Is Shane enough to know collect the basilisk bits, or
I
Collect the
have
blood,
any
collect the
knowledge
blood.
of... Yeah, I might actually, considering that I
Might,
have alchemy.
yeah. Like, go ahead and roll your normal.
I mean, Screw doesn't have a chance at this.
yeah.
So.
Go ahead and roll your normal check for that.
Roll my alchemy check?
Yeah, sure.
Eh.
Not this particular
4.
type of petrification.
We are
Roll
not
the
having a
4.
good day.
So
This
do
is
you
what
do you pick up your companions and follow the woman?
Yeah, but I'm going to test with one of the smaller statues, the one that I was staring at, just to be like, all right, how heavy is this guy? I don't want to break Loyal or Ravona while moving them.
Make a strength check.
This is exactly why I'm testing it on some
Yeah,
random schmo.
it's a test. It's a test. I think you could carry it.
Hup. Okay. I will put back the random schmo, and I will try and... Shane, can you pick up Loyal? I'll get Ravona, she's bigger.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. See
If
you guys.
I break off one of his feet, tell him that it's his fault.
Technically, he's a statue. We could get him mended before trying to fix him. Just put his horn on upside down or something.
Oh, that's terrible.
That's terrible. Oh my god.
Do you want me another strength check to move Ravona?
No, I figured that you could pick her up with that
Okay.
strength check.
Put Loyal's horn on backwards.
Well, it was that thing that happened a while back at the Natural History Museum. Somebody broke King Tut's beard, and then they glued it back on with like crazy glue or something like that, and they
Oh.
put it on wrong.
Oh no.
There's just lots of things wrong with that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, Loyal, why is your horn upside down? I don't know.
So you guys gonna pick him up, follow
Yeah.
the woman? All right.
We got no other option.
All right, so you guys follow the woman. She takes you through the route that you were headed towards, and through a series of tunnels. You end up passing a very large room that has like little stone benches leading up to what appears to be like an altar. She tells you, however, not to worry too much with that at the moment, and continues your trek downward. And as
Does
you
this altar?
sorry,
I was gonna say, does the altar have any religious symbols, or is it just a blank shrine?
at the moment, it appears to have been like some sort of actually roll a perception check.
I'm not very perceptive, but I'm just making conversation.
Okay. Yeah.
Looking around.
There appears to be pools of dried blood around it.
Interesting. Okay, carrying on.
So
I'm-
she leads you through that room away from. There's another pathway that goes up, but she takes a pathway that goes down, and you travel a little bit until you arrive at what appears to be some sort of small hovel. And let me.
This looks familiar.
Yeah, this is familiar. And as you look down, there's also like a trail of blood, and it leads kind of to this small hovel, which is like a cavern, a whole hovel in the cavern wall made of crude mud and stone. And there's a warm light that emanates from the dwelling as it seems to sit on top of another tunnel that leads further into the cave. And so the woman, she's dark hair, quite beautiful, still in her younger 40s. appears, and she says, bring him inside, I will get the necessary ingredients.
Is she
So-
dragging the basilisk, or have we left it behind?
You left the basilisk behind.
Okay.
And so you bring her inside, bring them inside, I assume, set them up. As you enter her hovel, I will go ahead and describe it to you. You see before you a large bearskin rug on the floor. And over to the side, there is a small table with 4 chairs. There is a counter space right in front of you directly as you come at the door. There's another room that you assume would probably be her private area. And there is a door that leads to what can only be described as a further cavern that goes back into the cave itself. But in front of you, there is a table with all sort of alchemical elements and potion bottles and things of that nature. And so as you walk in, that's what you see. And she walks over to her potion implements, and she goes, basilisk blood. Basilisk blood. Where is the basilisk blood?
Probably
We
some on
left a
that
great deal of it
basilisk.
behind.
Yeah, she's like, well, this needed to be refined and stuff. That we could have used that, but it would have taken some time. I have some in storage. And she goes, there's a lot of basilisks in these tunnels. You never know when you need them. And so she pulls out one of those vials, taps it, says, this is it right here. And then she walks over to your 2 companions, and she pours 1 vial on top of Loyal, and she pours 1 vial on top of Ravona. And the blood starts to seep into the stone. And as it seeps into the stone, you feel, Ravona and Loyal, suddenly feel like your limbs have returned to you. And the stone just kind of crackles and falls off like into a pool on the ground. And there you are, whole and inside of a hovel.
In a different location.
Okay,
Nino's
so
probably going crazy.
for comedic effect, Loyal is gonna conserve momentum.
And fall on his face.
Whack!
He's gonna fall on his face.
She's like, do be careful.
Ravona kind of clenches her fists a couple of times and looks around and spots the woman and says, I take it we have to thank you for reverting us back to our original forms.
Oh,
Hey, could have been one of us.
Nino is gonna jump on Ravona and give her a big hug.
Oh, she's gonna cuddle, But yeah, she says, thank you very much for your assistance. And then she looks to Shane and goes, you didn't even listen to me when I told you to avert your eyes. So no, it was definitely not you.
Thought you were pulling my leg.
Screw is not part of this conversation. Just mer.
No.
So she
Loyal's gonna.
go ahead.
sorry.
Go ahead, Loyal.
Okay, Loyal's gonna rub his head and he's gonna try to stand up. He's gonna. What even happened?
You tripped on a log.
She
That log tried to eat you.
she looks at you, Loyal, says, you were petrified, my dear.
Petrified.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't see any Medusas around.
Basilisk, Loyal. It was a basilisk.
Medusas. There are a few of those in these caves, but no, it wasn't a Medusa. You're a little bit more fortunate. Basilisks are nasty little creatures, but not nearly as dangerous.
Well, I gather that you're to think that I'm not a piece of stone anymore.
Oh, yes. I was rummaging through the tunnels looking for some ingredients here and here to some of my potions, and I came across your group. Of course, I was curious to see what kind of group you were. There are some individuals roaming through the tunnels who are not as quiet.
We've encountered
Oh.
them.
You said you were looking for potion ingredients, so we have something in common. We too are going through these caves looking for ingredients to make some pretty cool health potions.
I forgot what the flower did.
Is that so? An alchemist
Yes.
after my own heart. How lovely.
It's actually me
Well,
who
while
is
your
looking
heart
for
would
the
be
herbs.
useful, we're actually not looking for your heart.
Oh, Shane.
Oh, I am so glad to hear that. She smiles. But what reagents are you looking for, dear?
Oh,
Laura's
we're
gonna
looking.
look at Ravona.
We're looking for, and I'm probably just gonna list the herbs that
Okay.
I'm looking for.
She looks at you.
I don't.
Oh, you're looking for, and then she repeats it back. She says, "That's further in the caves, my dear, where the mushroom
so.
people live."
Mushroom
What?
people.
Yay, mushroom people.
The mushroom people live. There's some specialized word for them, but I don't keep up with it.
Would I know anything about like mushroom people?
Make a
like
nature check.
Okay.
Shane already decapitated one.
That was an accident. You can't prove it.
There's not a lot of sentient plants, so this is not a really hard deduction, but you've never encountered them, but you do recall some of the people in your tribe speaking about having come encounters with something called a myconid, which is basically which is basically some sort of living mushroom, sentient mushroom, fungi.
Oh. Oh, are you talking about the myconids? I've heard about them.
Oh yes, that's the name for them. I have to write that down somewhere. I'm always forgetting. They're not a hostile bunch. They're just a bit weird, just a bit strange.
They are nature's creation. They may be weird, but for a reason, I suppose. And she, like, Ravonna smiles fondly, like looking forward to encountering this tribe of like animal people kind of thing. Like, yay, new things for a druid.
She says they have to be that strange to live that deep in the caves. That's not an easy way through. The only way that you can get through to those parts of the caves is through my hovel here or through the Cyclops.
I guess you must get a lot of guests then.
I get a few. She smiles.
Seem a lot more personable than, a Cyclops.
Well, when you live alone in these caves for as long as I have, you seem to enjoy the company of others. But, and she sits back, I did save your companion's life, so I think that there is something that some sort of arrangement we could come to.
Of course. It's only fair.
And if
I owe you.
If you fulfill it, then I will let you go through my hovel, through the caves, to the destination that you're looking for.
Please ask us to kill bandits. Please ask us to kill bandits.
So, there is a certain group of people in the cave
Bandits.
who have been causing me a great deal of curiosity and stress. Now, mind you, there were some cultists who were here not too long ago and decided to set up shop and not tell me about it. I was not pleased.
They happen to be a half-elf, a half-orc, and 2 humans?
That's
Pretty.
part of them, but there's somewhere between 10 or 12 of them.
Oh.
I
think
my request is simple. I want their hearts. All of them.
Okay, can I go back on my alchemy knowledge and think about what hearts are used for?
Okay, sure. Do another check.
Because I did make a joke about using hearts, and oh my god, my rolls are gone.
You have no idea what she's talking about. She
All right.
she says, that shouldn't be a
gonna say
problem,
it
right?
Straight. Hearts for That's,
Oh,
kind of weird.
oh, there are certain potions and things that require the lifeblood of more sentient creatures. Unfortunately, not very many come through these caves that fit the bill. These have trespassed, and, I have this sort of anxiety toward those who trespass and do so in a certain way. These people have been stirring up the creatures inside this cave, causing them to escape, pushing them outward into the open air. It's caused a
I've
bit of
been quite
anxiety.
pissed off a spider recently.
Rabona's
And-
eyes kind of. Sorry.
Go ahead, finish.
I was.
I just said that
just
they
saying-
pissed off us.
Oh, well.
Well, we did have a name for that spider, wasn't it? The lair of something or another.
The spider was Jabba Fofi, yeah.
Yeah.
But she says, yes, they have been quite troublesome in this cave, stirring up different creatures, making it very difficult to move around. Nearly stirring up the Cyclops, except he almost killed them. I don't go near that thing.
I don't appreciate them unnecessarily stirring up the environment and the animals. Have they actually caused harm to, like,
They already
the
killed
flora
your
and
ogre
fauna?
friend. Remember the
What?
ogre that Ravona talked to? They killed that one.
Yeah, they did. You do remember that.
Oh, I was about to say, yeah, no, I'm not gonna blindly or like kill other people just because you want their hearts, but now they are harming
Well,
the
it did
environment.
save you from.
No, but they're harming the environment. They're stirring up the animals. They've killed, like, a blood brother of mine, so to speak. I am more inclined to kill them now.
Yay! Can we rest here first?
Oh, she says, of course, take your time. Take a seat. I'll pour you some sort of drinks. She says, you're not squeamish about grabbing a few hearts, are you?
I was wondering
You
what
kidding?
one looked like.
She's a beautiful woman, just attractive in appearance.
Screw has no problem with this.
She pours you guys some drink and hands it over to each of you. And she kind of just leans back against her table and says,
Can I
If-
like?
if that's too barbaric to you, then if you're one of those goody good types, I may have something else you could do for me. I see there is some hesitation in your eyes.
I would like
I'm
nothing
not.
better.
I'm not particularly what's the word? English.
Prone to violence.
No, I'm not particularly bothered by extracting hearts from anything or anybody, really. What bothers me is killing someone who's not done me or nature direct harm, except for them actually killing the ogre and stirring up the environment and the animals around.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
stirring up creatures that need to stay in these caves, my dear.
The basilisk might have been something they already stirred up.
Remember that rat invasion a couple days ago?
Yeah, we're close enough that they could have stirred up.
They came from the
Royal
caves,
is
probably.
fidgeting a bit, and he's like, "Do we really have to kill those guys?"
Yes.
We don't have to.
She looks at you and says, I might have something else that you can do for me. I know it's you sensitive types. And she thinks a minute. There is something, actually. There is a very rare, very potent poison that I use in some of my ingredients. Unfortunately, it's also connected to a very large eight-legged creature on the other side of the cave. If you
Didn't Shane harvest the spider?
Oh God.
If you kill the creature and bring me its fangs, then I'll consider it even.
We
Wait.
kinda killed a spider on the opposite side of the cave
Oh,
earlier.
was it a really big, hairy
It
one?
was a really big hairy
Yeah.
one, yes.
That's it! That's the one!
That'll
Now all
be
you have to do is
frenzy.
grab the fangs.
So we could just go back and grab the fangs and then come back here. We can do that.
That's it. Hurry, though. They don't last very long, starting to decay and all. I need the poison really potent.
Yeah,
Alright.
I prefer that over needlessly killing other people. So
Alright, whatever satisfies your conscience. I'll be waiting here. Don't run into any more basilisks.
We'll try.
I mean, yeah, no, that's fine.
Oh, I forgot to give you your experience points for that encounter.
Can I propose something? And I look over to the others. I could just go over there by myself and get the fangs and come back. I could turn into a bat or something and just fly over. you
That
could-
sounds like a good idea, actually, Ravona.
What if the bandits see a bat and decide to shoot it for fun?
I don't think so. I'm gonna stick
Okay.
I'm gonna stick to the ceiling.
Alright. Is that what you were to do?
Yeah, I looking for approval from everybody else because I don't
Loyal
want.
approves,
Yep.
because
loyal
that's
approves.
sneaky. I don't want to go through that camp again.
Screw has no argument. He has no spells or anything, so he's down for the rest.
Okay.
And since Ravona has like,
I'm nervous about you going all the way alone.
we could go
Accompany
like up to
You
the
to like before the camp,
Yeah, you can do that.
rest yourself. But I don't.
Yeah. No, we can do that.
Well, if nothing else, wouldn't Shane want to hang here with this nice alchemy person and learn some stuff?
I would love to do that, yes, but
I can take Loyal with me until before the
Yeah.
camp if you're comfortable with that.
me
Yeah,
and
because Loyal
Screw-
can move fast.
all right.
Okay, you have a nice chat with alchemy lady. What's her name? What's your name?
Oh, my name is Depresse. Depresse.
Depresse.
Madame Depresse. Have a talk with our lovely Shane, who is also very well versed in alchemy, while my companion and I retrieve the fangs for you.
Very well.
Right.
Sounds like a fantastic opportunity.
How many statues were in the tunnel with the basilisk?
You saw quite a few small rodents, but nothing.
So no
larger
no
than
other
that.
real humans.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay, I guess Loyal and I start to make our way back
Alright.
towards where the spider was.
So Loyal, she says, all you have to remember is to go past the big cult sacrificing chamber and turn to your right, not your left. The left goes to another room. I think it's empty, but there's just a bunch of old books or something like that in there. And she says,
Does she
"Just
have
come
a
right
map
back."
of this stuff? She's lived here a while. Does she have a map of this cave that we can ask for, or at least draw a copy of?
She does not have a map. She does
Darn.
not need a map.
Fair enough. But it was worth asking.
Yeah, she does direct you to the certain turns you need to get back to where you are and to get back there.
Okay.
And with that, we're going to take a break, and we'll
Sounds
be
good.
back in about 10 minutes.
Cool.
Sounds good. I'm gonna go get something to munch real quick.
Yep, me too. But I have wireless headphones, so I can do
Okay. So. We are in the in the hovel. Excuse me, choking.
Oh, DM's dead. Game's over.
Excuse me. We're in the hovel of a woman by the name of Depressy, and she has just agreed to allow the party to travel through her hovel if they bring her the fangs of the already defeated Jabba Fofi. So, Shane and I think Screw stay behind, and Loyal and Ravona went to go and recover the fangs. I don't know. Yeah.
Definitely be a Constitution saving throw,
Yeah,
man.
probably. Yeah. So, you guys follow the path that she kind of lays out for you. Make it to where the perimeter of the tents are. I need you to make, first of all, Ravona, you're shifted to bat form. I need you to use the bat form's stealth, which is...
Hang on.
Which is...
You know, she could have wild shaped into like a silverfish, which is basically impossible to see.
No, I'm using the bat because it has blind sight, so I can literally go glue myself to the ceiling or into really dark corners and still be able to see in bunny ear quotes. A giant bat has a dex of 16, so
Okay.
it's a d20 plus 3.
Okay.
Do I have any bonuses because I'm super awesome and sticking to dark corners and ceilings, or is it just a flat roll?
Nope. Oh, no. Oh, let me check on something.
Rush through.
I gotta check on something real quick. Okay.
They can't actually know it's you.
They cast Sense Druids.
Yeah, they cast Sense Druid. Okay. So, as you kind of like winding through the cave, all of a sudden you see the camp, and at first looks like you're going to make it past, and then all of a sudden you hear, "Giant bat! Aim upwards!" And everybody like grabs their crossbows and shoots up.
Okay. 1, why didn't you turn into a crawling bat? B, you can't wild shape into flying animals.
Oh.
Yes!
Oh.
I forgot about that.
Well, then you're saved.
Yeah, okay, we need to retcon all this shit. Okay, then can I wild shape into some really small and meager little thing that is like literally, I don't know. No, I don't want to turn into a spider.
A rat?
I would go with like a silverfish. Just a really dinky bug.
I'd really go with a rat. Like rats can just scurry around.
Yeah, I'll turn into a rat then and just like go around the camp. I don't want to go through the camp. I want to go around.
You could just turn into another Nino.
No.
Okay. Make a stealth check with the rat.
Sorry, I just remembered that you can't fly until you're like level 8
No,
or
that's
something.
actually
No, that's
very
yeah,
good,
that's
yeah.
good. Okay, I'm turning into a normal rat, not a giant rat.
okay.
So I'm literally just a small little thing. It's got a dex of 11, so it's a flat roll.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a stealth check.
Oh,
That's pretty good.
Hey. That's pretty good.
That's as good as they can do, so. Okay, yeah. So you managed to scurry around the perimeter of the camp, making it to the other side. Nobody
Isn't
seems to be
Loyal
alarmed
with
at this point.
Sorry?
I thought Loyal was with you, wasn't he?
No, he's staying over
I'm
there.
waiting at this. Yeah, I'm waiting by
Loyal.
the entrance.
Do a stealth check.
I mean, I'm out of sight.
Oh, I know you're outside of the camp. Still do a stealth check.
Their friends are coming back. Or something else is happening.
Eh.
Okay. Let me just.
See, there was
okay.
this basilisk.
That's what we should have done. We should have just led the basilisk.
Okay.
back into
That's
our
pretty
camp.
good.
18 is good.
All right.
So you're walking along and a tiger comes by.
Nom.
Ah.
Um,
No, plus 2 goes to patrolling. Yeah, nobody notices you. You see occasionally. Sorry. Stupid pretzels. You do see occasionally a group or two. Go ahead and roll. Actually, go ahead and roll a perception check, Lloyd.
Cut out, and we have no idea what you said.
Yep, you cut out.
Sorry. Go ahead and roll a perception check, Loyal.
Who?
Loyal. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Because you cut out yet again.
Sorry. Yeah. Go ahead and roll a perception check, Loyal.
Okay.
Okay.
woo!
So while you're hidden inside, from out of sight, you do occasionally see 1 or 2, 3 individuals kind of move by where you're at, just kind of walking through. It appears that the camp has grown in size as there seems to be more people in it now.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so Ravona, you go to the perimeter. I suppose you change back, or you gonna stay a rat?
Well, first I'm gonna like scurry around a little bit and try like at least in a I don't know, just around the corpse of whatever its name was, and make sure that there's nothing, I don't know, hiding. And once I've done that, I'm gonna turn back, yeah, because I can't harvest fangs while in rat form.
Okay, so yeah, you go all the way back to where Jabba Fofi's lair is, and there's still giant webs everywhere, and they're occasionally. You have to be careful. Give me a another stealth roll.
Okay. Oops. Yeah.
Okay. Pretty sure. I think I got rid of the encounter though. Oh, there is another one in here. Yeah, okay. So +1. It's 1. Yeah. You as you're skittering through, you notice occasionally a larger spider form move by, kind of moving across the web. You're very careful, very intent to avoid causing the web to move and alerting the spider. Eventually, after moving through what seems like forever maze of web, you finally do reach the corpse of Jabba Fofi.
Okay. Well, looking around, hopefully no spiders there, and I guess, yeah, right in front of Jabba Fofi, I'm gonna revert back to my Furbolg form and begin the harvest.
Give me a nature check.
Would it be a dex-based check? Like,
Sorry?
what What kind of check would that be?
A nature check.
Nature, good.
Mm-hmm.
Yes!
Not only do you harvest the fangs, I mean, like, you do it very deftly, very quickly. You actually manage to grab both the fangs. And are able to put them in a safe container. They are kind of dripping, nasty, viscous,
I've got an empty vial, yeah.
Viscous poison, like black poison, dripping off of it. You gotta shove it, the fangs, and they're big fangs, so you kind of move it around and make it to where you can transport the fangs. You gotta head back.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you're in rat form, does your stuff transform with you?
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
sure.
I can I either make it so that the stuff transforms with me, or that
Melts
it falls
to
to the
you?
ground. Yeah, it
Okay.
melts to me. Yeah.
All right. So you kind of make your way back. Give me another stealth check.
Yep,
Okay.
I'm rolling well
Yeah,
tonight.
you run out. You finally get through the maze of webs back into the cavern. Let me see if anything has changed on the other side. And they have disadvantage at seeing you. Ooh, that's a good thing too. Oh, jeez.
Run faster.
All right,
I'm just
so
a rat.
as you
Just a
move
rat.
by, one is going to take a shot at you. Let's hope it doesn't
Why
hit.
would they shoot a rat? Why would they shoot a rat?
They've been
Yeah, that
shooting
doesn't
anything. They've been shooting everything near the camp.
Well, you should have gone with the silverfish, man.
So, to take a
I
shot.
have-
Orc will eat a rat.
Yeah, it's true. Take a longbow shot.
Oh, it
Eight.
doesn't hit me.
8 doesn't hit.
Wow.
Woo!
That's amazing.
That was close. All right, so the longbow shot comes from out of the camp. You watch as the arrow comes woof, back at your tail, but you manage to skitter off back towards Loyal. You hear in the background, "Oh, that would have made a good snack."
No.
Yeah, you
Oh,
would've made a snack for my blade, stupid orc.
Well, you're not there.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, thank God a rat has 10 AC.
Oh, shoot.
Ooh, that was a bad
That was
shot.
lucky.
So, eventually you make it back to Loyal and pop your form. I need, we'll use your...
Wait. Is she gonna pop back to form?
Are you guys just going to
do
stay
I-
a rat the whole time?
Well, I could
I could
technically
pick
just,
her up and just
Yeah,
sneak
okay.
away.
yeah, I'll sit on Loyal's shoulder.
Loyal, give me another stealth check.
His stealth is better than mine.
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay, 14.
Just to avoid the patrols. Oh. Alright,
You're avoiding all the excitement.
so as you're traveling through the tunnels, a little bit further down, you do come upon one of those small patrols, and they do kind of spot you, and it's like, "Hey, you! What are you doing here?"
Glitter.
They do not
Just
appear to
travel-
be any of the people that you've already run into.
Just traveling through the caves looking for some herbs. And that's
You
the
with our
truth.
group?
What group?
You know, the group. We've been in this cave for days, chasing off creatures and stuff.
Didn't see no group around here.
The one at the tent, it's just back that way.
Oh, I must have not noticed then.
Yeah. You know that that Scottus has come back. He's calling us back over there.
Well, I'm gonna get some water. I'm thirsty.
There's
Can
water
you
at the
guys
camp. Come on.
This is not going well for you.
Oh, come on.
Them. Kill them.
Shane's voice says in your ear.
No. Listen, I know there's some pretty cool, fresh water source inside this cave, and I don't want to drink.
Yeah, it's back towards it's back past the camp. You're going the wrong way. Something up with you?
Okay. Listen, I'm gonna tell you a secret. Okay, there's a pretty hot woman that lives in this cave, and I'm going to her for some nice stuff. You know what I'm saying?
They look at you like kind of quizzically, and then like
What?
they're. What? Hot woman in the cave? What are you?
Yeah, she's like the mature type, you know. She's really, really pretty, and she was pretty nice to me. So I think I'm gonna get lucky today.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Okay. 14.
14.
Thank God you needed it.
They look at you, but then like the one that kind of leading the group kind of smirks a bit. Is like, all right, we won't tell SCOTUS she skipped out. All right, SCOTUS she skipped out. All right, yeah, you go, man. You gotta tell us all about it when you get back. All right. And they kind of walk off.
All right. Oh shoot, that was. Okay.
It worked.
So I'm gonna head back to the hot woman.
All right, so Shane, while they're off, the Depressy does kind of inform you about a little bit of alchemical stuff that you were not aware of. Some interesting potion formulations and things of that nature. Talks about
actually harvest stuff from animals.
She looks at you, and goes,
Incredible.
"Yeah."
I'm kidding.
Yeah, yeah. Some potent potions. Some potions need the organs of animals. I try not to kill them outright. I try to be merciful. You know, knows need and senseless pain and suffering and agony. And she says, you know, and she, after learning a while, she gives you she offers an opportunity for you to come back and learn more thoroughly alchemical training and stuff, if you so wish. So there's an open invitation to return for more alchemical training.
I would love to.
Mm-hmm. Hold on.
It's May.
Never chew pretzels while you're DMing. So after a while, Loyal and Ravona do return. Screw, what are you gonna do in the meantime? Oh, I will say, Screw, there are two very ornate gargoyle-looking statues.
Yeah.
One on the top corner, and one over to the right on the right-hand side, and they look very nice, very well carved.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think he would be admiring the artwork and like analyzing the temple and being the wannabe academic that he is, trying to figure things out.
Well, the temple, the shrine and stuff is off down the hall toward the other room.
But it's still within her hovel area, technically, right?
No. You'd have to go down the tunnel back the direction a little bit.
But
Yeah.
it's not far. It's easily just like...
It's a few minutes away.
Yeah. I mean, unless obviously Screw would offer her assistance, like, hey, do you need anything?
Okay. Yeah.
No, I'll leave you with Shane, and I'm gonna go poke around at this temple.
Okay. So, we'll go.
Are the gargoyles are part of the temple or part of her hovel?
They were part of her hovel, but I will
analyze both on the way, kind of thing.
I will give you, since you are by yourself, I'm going to give you a description of the temple alone. So if you will go to the Whispers channel.
I get whispers. Whispers.
Yes, Whispers. Okay, so the area of you come into a chamber that's arranged with several stone seats pointed towards some sort of grotesque altar. There's dry blood that mats the altar and pools around it. It's all dry, it's not wet. You don't see any cultists or sacrificial implements around the altar. But there's a bloody trail that leads to the passage that you came from. But there's also a passage to the north that has a heavy trail of footprints. I need you to make a perception check.
Right here. Gasp, it's double
Okay.
digits.
So that's pretty much what you notice inside of the room.
Okay.
Did
Well,
you
his passive perception's only a 9, so
Right. Mm-hmm.
yeah. I mean,
Do you have any questions about what you see, or?
are there any runes or sigils, or I mean, you're just saying it's a bloody altar.
Make a religion check.
Let's see. Do I have religion? Nope. I got nothing.
Okay. Yeah. Beyond it being some sort of runes that you're really not familiar with.
I mean, he's just looking for
Yeah.
symbols in general.
Yeah, there are
whether
there
he
are a few
recognizes them or not.
carvings into it. Yes, like some runic carvings that you're not familiar with. But
Would he be able to take like a rubbing from them and be like, "What's
yeah,
this
sure,
later?" kind of
sure.
thing?
Yeah, you could take some parchment or whatever you have and kind of rub it off the runes.
Okay.
And
just
like
actually, do they look magical in any sense, like Arcana, or are they clearly religious symbols?
Oh, they're just religious symbols. They're
Gotcha.
purely religious symbols.
Okay.
And like I said, there's the trail of blood leads back the passageway that you came from, and there is a heavy footprinted path that goes forward. That's toward the room that Depressé said that the books were in.
Okay. Well, I don't want to go too far away, so
Okay.
I'll wait for the others. But Ravona and Loyal went through the room with the cultists.
Yeah, they went. You don't see them come back, so I guess you go back to the hovel then.
I don't know how long they're gone.
Yeah, it's more than 10 or 15 minutes.
Yeah, he'd probably just continue poking around. And you said the gargoyles were really impressive, so he'd go back and admire the gargoyles more than random blood stains.
All right. So go back. Go ahead and go back to the channel.
Yep, going back.
All right. So eventually, I gotta get back in the channel. So eventually, Ravona and Loyal, you return. James is kind of poking around. Screw is kind of poking around in the cult area. Shane does not appear to be around at that point.
Who doesn't appear to be around?
Shane doesn't.
Oh, okay.
Well,
But
I'm in a room adjacent, so.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Getting quote unquote private tutoring, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, totally. Okay, so
Suddenly Loyal's goals are shattered.
God.
What was this about being careful of cursing and other sensitive stuff? Anyways.
We never said it.
So-
I'm just suggesting.
Yeah.
You're good.
Okay.
You're good.
Okay.
What's in? How do you say the woman's name again? It's the
Depressé.
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 Okay.
Depressé.
Like leprosy, but with a D.
Depressé.
Right.
So Lyle's gonna get in, and he's gonna be Depressé. We got the poison glands from the big old spider.
She's like, oh, excellent. Let me see them. Let me see them.
Ravonna?
Who's
Sorry?
Still a rat at this point.
Oh yeah, no, I would have changed back to
Okay.
my Furbolg form before entering the place where she lives.
Did she? Did you give her the fangs?
Yeah, I'll come straight at her and say, yeah, I was successful, and I show her the fangs.
She takes the hangs. Oh, the fangs. These are excellent. These are definitely the fangs I'm looking for. And she's happily puts them down on the table. She says, "The Isomar here is quite the student. He has good hands."
Oh,
I'm gonna roll insight on that.
What?
Because that sounded like an innuendo.
That was definitely an innuendo.
You can roll insight if you want. It's borderline, yeah. You're kind of like, all right. Well, since you brought me your fangs, the fangs, I see no problem with letting you continue down to my hovel. So, the way is open, and she clicks, and the door opens.
thank you very much.
Do visit me often.
Possibly.
Possibly.
Where's Shane? Is he? So
Shane's in the room.
Yeah,
oh,
Shane's
Shane's
there.
in the room.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he,
I'm right there.
We lost Victor.
Unless you told Screw to follow you, he's still poking around his temple.
Oh yeah, no,
Come
no,
on,
Screw.
Screw.
Where's Screw?
tell the mushroom people I said hi.
Oh yeah, sure. Screw, we're going.
Screw loose.
Yeah, Screw's
Please
back at the
come to
temple
party.
poking around
Yeah.
if you guys want to pick him up.
Well, I mean, I'm within shouting distance, so.
Yeah,
Come
no,
on, Screw Loose.
you're not within
Or-
shouting. The two, they're minutes apart, so you
Oh,
would
okay.
have to, yeah,
Oh, temple.
Well, I mean,
oh.
a few minutes.
Did you tell anyone you were going to the temple?
Yeah,
You
you,
walked
saw
past
him.
me.
You saw him coming back through. You saw him
Oh,
poking
okay.
around at the
Will do.
religious stuff. Yeah.
So you will, yeah.
All right. So,
Mushroom people, mushroom people.
all right. So you guys get back together, travel through. She does warn you. I do have to warn you a bit, though. She says the path is not easy walking. So do be careful.
Okay. By the way, could we have taken a short rest really quick
Yes,
before
sure.
leaving?
Go ahead.
Because yeah, I want to get my wild shape back.
Yeah, you take a short rest. It's no problem.
Lovely. Okay. Okay. Thank you for the advice.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You'll see what I mean in just a second. And as you kind
Okay.
of walk out the door, you notice that the path drops sharply, and there's like little jagged pieces of rock that descend down. It's going to take some checks to get down it without climbing tools.
Well, anybody got climbing gear or anything?
I got rope. I got,
I got
rope.
rope.
I have a grappling hook,
Yay.
attached rope, but I do not have.
I got a bag of ball bearings and a grappling hook as well.
Grappling hook might help on the way back, yes. But
Yeah.
Well, actually, going up, yeah. It's. I'm sorry. I apologize. It's not a drop. I've read this wrong. It's not a drop. It's actually a rise. Like the path starts curving up, really jaggedy, rocky. It goes straight up.
Nino goes ahead and he has a really easy time because he's a climbing type of guy. He sits up top one of the jagged rocks and he gestures up for us to come and he's like, this is easy. Come on.
All right,
Are we just trying to athletics up it?
Yeah, athletics or acrobatics, whichever one fits you best.
Still don't understand a single word you're saying, monkey.
What does he say? I can understand at least a little bit.
Oh, he goes ahead and since he has a climbing speed, he's like, "Come on, guys, this is easy."
Screw's leaving handholds behind.
Yeah, Screw's just like stomping into it with his
At
hands.
least
You've
everybody
seen the
rolled.
Wonder Woman movie where she climbs the back of the tower, just punch a handhold, punch a handhold.
Shoot.
Okay.
Just by the way, except
Sorry.
not really.
Well, it's been out for a while.
All right, so
Yeah, and also it's not really a spoiler.
Shane, Screw, Ravona, you guys, it takes you a while, but you make it to the top. Loyal, you're starting to climb a bit, and then your grip kind of slips a bit. Go ahead and give me a dex save.
Uh-oh.
Can Nino grab me?
I'll give you
I thought
advantage.
Nino was already up the cliff, wasn't he?
Well, he started climbing first. Didn't mean he got to the top.
He'd probably beat us all to the top.
I'll give you advantage on the save.
Okay, so it's a dex save.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You also have Dex, so.
Yeah. You do manage to climb, grab the rock as you kind of slip a little bit. It hurts your fingernails a bit, but then you're able to like mush your way up. You guys are now in on top of a room that appears to have three other exits, but they all are exits that go down. And this is like a room that's it's highly elevated. So the path to the forward is down, the path to your right is down, and the path to your left is also down. So you'll be climbing down.
And mark an arrow on one of the walls,
Okay, Shane,
directing us to the exit.
Shane marks another arrow. Where do you go?
Wait, the dog distracted me. There's a left path and a right path.
There is a right and left path and a path forward. All of them go down.
Hello?
They all descend.
Okay. It's a coin toss, to be honest.
Well, are there any tracks or anything on the walls,
No.
on the floor,
No.
anything at all?
It doesn't appear like there's been anybody through this path in some time.
Did I forgot her name already. Did she say anything else where to go, or she didn't really?
Dipper
Did she?
say.
No,
I don't
she
think she did.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
She just said something about mushroom people. Is there any mushrooms on the wall?
No, not here.
Okay, let's go. Right. Let's go right.
Right, okay. So you begin ascending to the right. I need another check from all of you guys. Athletics or
yeah.
acrobatics.
Well, since now it's going downwards, I'm going with acrobatics.
It's yeah.
Or we can use the grappling hook too. If we need to go down.
Okay, good. Okay, everybody did good this time. So you guys eventually ascend or descend into, and then to your horror,
Oh no.
as you jump down from the last bit of ledge, you realize that there is a pin to your left with some rather weird looking sheep that are bleeding. And there is what appears to be a really large hut over to the side. And standing in front of you is a really tall figure
Hello, Mr. Cyclops.
with a big club at its side and a singular eye
Oh shit.
standing in front of you, and it goes, Who there? Who there?
Is he speaking common?
We went right at the junction.
Yes.
Did he speak common?
Yes, he did.
Do I know whether the Cyclops is a giant? Is he a
I
giant?
think
I believe
he's a
they're
giant.
Yeah.
Instead of answering, Loyal's gonna turn away and attempt to climb back immediately.
No, I'm sorry, he did not speak in common. I apologize.
Yeah.
You do hear that in giant, though.
Yes.
Ravonna.
Yeah, I thought so.
Loyal will immediately turn around and
Start climbing back.
I'm climbing back down.
He gets up. Who are you?
I'll step forward and answer in giant. Just passing through. We mean you no harm.
You don't pass through. It's my home.
We
Shall
will
we
go back. We will go back. Not
No.
going through your home.
You don't go back. You become blood on my club.
Time to scoot
Oh
this
shit.
shit.
The Cyclops has now picked up its club and is heading
oh,
towards
I'm
you.
climbing. I'm climbing.
I assume
You-
he's like
you
eye
want-
level with the cliff, so.
Hang on.
Yeah, I don't think
you want food.
so. I'm gonna kind of move you guys over here in a second.
Shit.
There's no.
Well, I
outlet
don't
for
think we're
this.
talking our way out of this one.
Oh great. Thank God I got my wild shapes back.
Let me arrange some things here. Ooh.
Cyclops counts as only giant, right? It's not giant and humanoid.
I do believe it's just a giant of some sort. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they're just an offshoot of giant.
Yeah. So, move you guys over here.
We's gonna get our butts kicked.
He's got
So there you
cows.
are, guys, down by the cliffs here, and you start to see the Cyclops. He's picked up his club. He's about ready to make you his lunch. Go ahead and
What are these things over there?
those
Sheep.
are sheep
They're his
because we
cows.
don't have any sheep in D&D. They are
Oh,
represented by
sheep.
very large cows.
Okay.
Wait. So they are giant sheep?
Yes. Mhm.
Oh.
Weird looking sheep too. Like they have eyes and it's just strange.
Odd.
Cave sheep.
Oh
Does
wait.
he look
Decent
robotic enough?
initiative.
Okay,
You could-
so
Okay, weird sheep.
Wait.
what do you?
Let me roll initiative.
Yeah, go ahead and roll initiative.
Advantage. Oh shoot.
This is not good.
No, Nino.
This is not good.
Nino.
That could be worse.
Oh.
Do we kill him or do we fight him?
Oh
I don't
boy.
think negotiating.
I think we should run away.
The only way to run is
into
up.
this cave.
You're back against the wall here.
We can't
No, but we-
outclimb him.
We
Yeah.
came. Oh.
Yeah, you came down from a cliff. There's just
Oh,
oh
shit.
man.
Well, luckily enough, he's 30 feet away, so I believe with his one eye, he can't. See, we do the predator thing. We keep still, he can't find us.
He doesn't have depth perception. He's not blind.
Yeah.
He can
But does
still
he have
attack
depth
you.
perception?
He's just got disadvantage on rolls more than 30 feet away.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
I should.
I think we should teach him what death perception is.
I see what you did there. Yeah. So let's get these teams in order. Nino is first. And
He's gonna
Screw you
climb.
go before the Cyclops.
Nino's climbing.
Not before Ravonna though. Nino is climbing. Okay.
Yeah.
You should go.
What's your time? What's his climbing speed?
30.
Okay.
So he's gonna dash.
Dash for 60. All right.
Yeah.
Put something next to him. I guess you could use some text and put a 60 feet up.
How do you put text?
I'll do it. Never mind.
Go to the text tool.
Yeah, go to the text tool over here.
It's under the paintbrush.
Oh, okay.
I got it. You got 60 feet. That's the smallest 60 feet ever. I'm just not zoomed in. That's what it is. Okay, so Nino is now 60 feet up onto the rocks.
We need to go.
Shane,
Uh-huh.
you're up. What are you doing?
Grappling hook, go. Move away.
We are not Batman. We can't grappling hook out of here.
We could try.
You can try.
It's only gonna get one attack turn. I don't know. Ah!
No, I think Cyclopses get 2 attacks.
Yeah.
Most giants do.
I'm not one for running away from a fight. Shane turns around and runs away.
Okay. Give me a athletics or acrobatics. See how far I climb.
How high is the cliff that we came down?
It's the cliff you came down's probably about. This is hard to tell. This is hard to like.
Well, I mean, if
Probably about
if
100
Nino's up at the top.
About 90 to 100 feet up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not something you want to be making while a giant is whacking at you.
Yeah. So,
Not very far. Wait, okay.
Not
Do you guys
very
want
far.
to try and fight this thing?
No.
you can
I'm
get.
pretty sure we'll die.
Yeah.
So yeah, you get about 15 feet up. We'll say you made about half the movement up.
Does anyone has any blinding spells or anything like that?
There's
Why is there
there's
another
5
15?
of us. Just start
Yeah.
chipping away at it.
All right. So
Oh no, buddy. He can one-shot us, I'm pretty sure.
You're
So,
a ranger. Shoot him and run away.
Ravona, you can speak giant.
Yeah, well, I tried to talk to him before, and
You want to keep
It didn't
trying to
work.
talk to him?
no.
No. All right.
Ape,
I'm going to cast Entangle
Okay.
on I don't know, like somewhere here or so. It's got like a 20-foot square, which is like, I don't know, something
Okay.
like, hang on, where's the 20? I don't know, something like this, a bit bigger probably.
Okay.
But yeah.
All right.
And as my bonus action, I'm gonna turn into an ape,
Okay.
giant ape,
All right.
and I'm going to climb after Nino.
All right. So you get about 60
Wait, why
feet.
didn't you cast Entangle at his feet?
Yeah,
60
if it's
feet.
if it's hang on. Oh yeah, no, I would have cast it so that it encompasses him. So hang on,
Okay.
let me just get rid of this.
Sorry, I'm trying to get the 60 feet right here. Okay, so makes a strength save.
Strength is probably his forte, but I can still try.
Well, it
Right,
still makes it
he made it.
difficult terrain.
Yeah.
Yeah, he makes it.
Well, at least it's difficult terrain for him.
Yep.
Yeah,
does
it's
make it
difficult
difficult
terrain.
terrain. And he is not stupid enough to figure that out. Smart enough to figure that out. So yeah, you make it about 60 feet, right? 30 feet climbing speed.
30 feet climbing
so you
speed,
dash
but I
dash 60.
no, I don't know. I
Nope.
can't dash.
Oh, you
I
can't
use
dash.
the spell.
That's right. So you make about 30 feet. All right. So you're 30 feet up.
30 feet, yeah. Not 60.
Oh man, I can't believe you guys ran into the Cyclops. Screw, you're up.
How,
That
how
was essentially completely random, right?
Not random, no.
How sturdy
Because
is
we have
that?
no idea where we're going.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it would be considered random to you, but no, it's not a random. It's not a random encounter.
Like, I have a map that I'm making, but this path wasn't connected to the Cyclops' den until now. I thought I was going completely somewhere else.
This
Yeah.
this path is connected to the Cyclops
but
den.
to us, it is completely
Right,
random.
correct. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
How sturdy is that sheep pen there? Is it just like a pile of rocks, or
Make a perception check.
not my forte?
Oh,
Hey, it's your forte.
natural 9. Okay, yeah, okay. So you look at the fence. It's made of some like crude stone material that is kind of just thrown together and mortared a little bit. Not very well. It's just enough to hold the sheep in.
So, for reference, as a large man made of metal, if I wanted to Kool-Aid man through the wall,
You could try, sure. I think that it's a reasonable thing for you to.
All right.
do.
Enlarge.
I don't. I already wasted it. We haven't gotten a rest. I have one first level spell left. So, Screw is just going to be a distraction, and he's going to bolt with all his bucket of bolts speed, and he's just going to book it. Grabbing the right marker. 20 feet, 30 feet, 45, 60. Assuming he can make it there, he's going to try and...
Okay, go
Do
ahead
you
and
want
give
an
me
athletics or a strength?
go full strength.
All right. I'm just going to try and Kool-Aid man through this wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The wall, you come running through the wall and it just shatters everywhere. The sheep are like,
That was also
sheep.
my
Are you
intent.
sure they
Is
don't moo?
They're weird sheep. Okay,
I'm pretty sure they moo.
they're not cows.
regardless, I'm trying to scare them.
They are,
as
but they aren't. Yeah, you try to scare them. Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to scare them. I'm trying to confuse the giant. If all his sheep go running off into different directions, it's a good distraction.
That's a good plan. I like it. Let me go ahead and outline the area where the break is at.
Kool-Aid man.
The break
Yeah,
is
screw loose.
We just have that nice Bugs Bunny hole right through a wall.
yeah. There you go. Click on that. So that's the area where the wall broke. That's your turn.
Yep, that's all I got.
The Cyclops
That
is like,
was a dash.
no, me food, and then he like kind of moves in your direction. He is gonna dash, so he'll get to go about 30 feet. So he's now out of the difficult terrain. He's like, me food! Ah! And he's running after you with his club, but that's his movement. Loyal, you're up.
Loyal's gonna try to climb.
Okay. I guess I now have to put the sheep in the initiative.
Yeah, that would be good.
Okay. That's
So a bit
that's
better
good
than
thinking.
Shane.
Good thinking.
I mean, there's no way we can outrun this thing if we all go the same direction.
They will be in the order next turn.
If nothing else, all I have to do is start attacking a sheep.
Or on your next turn, just
So
create a
Loyal, go ahead and give me.
bonfire on
Okay,
your
you
sheep.
did acrobatics. Yeah, you managed to get up about. You managed to get about 30 feet.
Okay. Put the little text. No, that wasn't the text. No, that wasn't the text at all.
I got it. You made
Are
about
you having problems?
30 feet.
I deleted myself.
And there goes Loyal. Oh, crap.
Shoot.
Hold on, I got you in another spot. Just a second. Oh. Back to... No, wrong place. There we go. Yeah. No. No, that's not... No! Stupid thing. No. Oh, that's why. Okay. I'm still using the text. Okay, now it should be there. Can't believe. Okay, so there you are. You're back. Should be able to control it and everything.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. So you've gone up about 30 feet. Did you... Oh, yeah, that was your action. Nino, is he going to continue to climb?
Nino's actually going to be a little bit of a friend person. He's going to go down, and he's going to use the help action on Loyal for
Okay, so
to help him climb.
So he gets down about 30, 40, 35.
30 feet.
Yeah, 30 feet. Yeah. All right. All right, so Neo descends at 30 feet, goes to help you. It's a turn. Shane, what are you doing? Still climbing? Yep. And you get another 15 feet up, so you're now at 30 feet.
Help or anything?
Sorry?
Can I use the grappling hook?
Yeah, you can use the grappling hook. We'll use 23 then. You get garbage. So you get
The grappling hook up.
yeah. You get 45 feet now off the ground.
There are cows in initiative. As long as they don't kick me, I should be fine.
All right, so that's your turn.
Remember, they're just mooing sheep.
Unless you're watching the Grave
They're
of Man,
strange
where
sheep.
they homebrewed the sheep,
Ravona.
and the cows of the Grave of Man game apparently breathe fire now.
I
Because
did
they
not
just,
know that.
I might have spoiled it just a
Yeah,
touch, but
sorry. Breathing
hilarious
fire.
encounter.
That should be fun. Ravona,
Yeah,
you're right.
it's
Question. I am a giant ape. Can I carry Screw?
you have to catch me
Am
first.
I mean, I'm a large creature. He's a medium creature.
Oh, yeah.
That-
Could he
conceivably, yeah.
hold onto me? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna climb back down,
Okay.
and I'm gonna dash towards him, like somewhere
Oh.
around here.
Go for the mushroom.
Okay.
Oh, actually, no, you don't know what I was intending, so never mind.
No,
So go ahead and
and
move your
I'm
token
going
into
up.
that direction.
I'm going to like make noises and gestures with my paws, like "come to me" kind of thing.
All right.
Ooh,
It's now the sheep's turn.
If all goes badly, they will just like punt me across the room.
How far?
I'm not taking attack of opportunities on the sheep. They can run.
I'm sure. Like this one runs this way. This one comes barreling through this way. Is there rough approximates?
Well, I mean, they're all going out through the one exit I
Yeah.
made.
This one is like running out this way. All right.
And just for future confirmation here, is this big boulder here block off like a
Yeah,
tunnel?
yeah. That
Well,
whole thing's
I-
blocked off.
So I can't do this.
Do what?
he can't
Oh,
run around the rock.
No,
Yeah.
you can't. No, correct.
But I have a bad choice of color for this game.
Right, you can't go through it. That's
Okay.
definitely a barrier.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to double check.
All right, so that's the sheep's turn. Screw, you're up.
Ooh, 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 ah.
Let's see. I think you're within 30 feet of me. Did you
Yeah.
use your whole action to
By
get
the way,
Yeah.
there? Okay. Did
I
you?
demand that you yell, "I am no man."
The great Greek.
Joke.
Just all this nice mythology that we're running through.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, if it decides to attack us,
This
it
is
decides
so
to attack
awesome.
us. Well, my plan has my plan has slightly succeeded, so I will just run back the direction I came, towards Ravona.
Okay.
Ooh, ooh.
To Go ahead and give me a quick dex save with the advantage, because there is a little bit of maneuvering around this gigantic sheep.
If need be, I'll just try and
Or
Kool-Aid
check,
Man
whatever.
through. I'll try and go
Kool-Aid
through
Man
this.
through the sheep.
No,
Ooh.
I mean,
just like, oh yeah, sheep.
I mean, you've got how much movement do you have? 30 feet? Yeah. You can reach me and use like your action to climb on my back or something, because I'm gonna climb the wall with you.
I was gonna say, is it an action for her to grab me, or can I run my 6 feet and then she can just run back and grab me on the way?
Well, I mean, if you grab her, that's your action.
You should probably climb
Okay.
onto my back and then hold on, because I'm gonna need both my hands to climb.
Fair enough. I guess I will be the I will be the lady from the King Kong. Just hang on to Ravona now.
Okay.
Yay.
Ah!
All right. Give me a dex save, just to make sure you get through.
Oh, just to.
Yeah, you get advantage, so you should be all right.
Alrighty,
Unless you
dex save.
really rogue badly.
Thank God you had it. Oh.
Yay!
Oh.
You
You were only able to get 15 feet because some reason this sheep was not cooperating and getting
This
out of
one-
the way. So
This one's stuck.
move 15 feet backwards.
Alrighty.
Well, if he's dashing, can he take 30 feet?
Yeah. Well, he said it was an action to grab you, so.
Yeah.
No. I'm grabbing. I would have
Oh,
grabbed you, but
You're
the
gonna
thing.
grab me. Okay.
Well, the thing is, if you're only 15 feet, then
Well, yeah, you could go
I
30 feet. Yeah, you can go 30 feet.
I could also have suggested for you to ready an action to climb on my back, but it's probably too much metagaming, so that's just.
This
Yeah,
is where I was like, I was considering just going right through the other wall, like, do my. So go back
Yeah,
my
you
15.
might have not made that. You never know, so.
Yeah, so I would have like sidestepped around the sheep, but this works. I trip up on the sheep and then I
You make it
dash
30 feet, yeah.
Yeah.
Since you
Okay.
dashed. Yeah.
So Ravona will have to grab me, but I'll be able to strengthen my grip on you after we move
Yeah,
away. So,
probably.
All right, it's the Cyclops' turn. The
Oh, shit.
Cyclops will now angrily,
get tripped up by his own sheep.
and he will kind of lay his club down, pick up a rock, and
No.
he's gonna toss it at you.
No.
At
Good
me
thing.
or Ravona?
In your direction. I mean, it's a big rock. So yeah, he's gonna toss it at you, Screw.
Yeah, he's got disadvantage.
Yes, he does. Good thing too.
Flash damage.
Oh,
God.
so glad you have
Owie.
disadvantage, don't you?
Owie.
Ooh.
My God.
That
Ooh.
rock flies over your head and smashes the trough right behind you. Water just starts spilling everywhere. And he's like,
Run faster, run faster, run faster, run
and
faster.
he
run
starts to,
Oh god!
and he's like trying to charge through, and he can't seem to make it through. He just kind of is jostled by his wall
faster.
of
Cows.
sheep.
Sheep cows.
Mooing sheep.
Yes, they're not. Anyway,
That's what it does for a bull.
Nino, you're up.
Nino, you skipped me.
Did I skip you? Oh, well,
You
Loyal,
skipped-
you're up.
Yeah,
Or-
'cause
oh, you're not in
you-
the initiative anymore. That's why. What was your initiative?
Yeah. I think it was
You
9.
muted yourself.
Yeah, you
It
did
was
delete
9.
yourself. 9? Okay.
Yeah.
So you're up.
Okay, so Nino gave me the help action. I'm gonna continue trying to climb.
Okay. You have your check.
Advantage. Ah,
Wow.
goodness gracious.
You made it. You got to where Nino is. You and him both get about 15 feet up. So you're now 45 feet off the ground.
Okay. So
This
since
was
Nino's
100
turn
feet?
is next, he's gonna climb up to where I am and give the help action. So 45.
Okay, so he's going to climb up to where you are. All right. So you're both 45 feet up. Shane.
And continues to
Okay.
climb using his grappling hook and shouts
got
back,
advantage.
I am no man.
I have no.
All right, 20. You make it another 30 feet up. So you're now at 75
75.
feet off the ground. All right. Ravona.
As my action, can I grab Screw and put him on my back for him to grab on?
Yes, because he's not going to contest that.
Yeah, no.
Okay. Yeah, I do that. And then I go back towards the wall, which is probably 30 feet. Yep. And that's all I can do.
All right.
Away!
Yay!
The sheep continue their chaos.
That's glorious.
I mean, they're like running all over the place. This one's running this way.
Are the sheep sized as they are?
Yeah, they're
like,
huge.
massive?
They're giant sheep.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
they're
just
giant
confirming.
sheep cows.
And so he goes this way. Screw, you're up. You guys just hang on.
I will. I mean, I'll strengthen myself like around her waist or whatever,
Okay.
wherever I can get a firm grip on Monkey.
You're not going to try to climb yourself, though.
No,
Okay.
I
Alright.
know the monkey could climb better than I can.
All right, so that's your turn. The
I assume that's an action to do that. So
the Cyclops has arrived at the wall.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to be taunting. I'm going to taunt him as we climb, just in case.
It's
so
going
I
to take
can-
a shot at Ravona.
No.
1, 2.
Aren't we high enough up that he has to throw something at us?
Oh,
No,
I'm on the ground.
you're on the ground.
Oh, what's your AC? Actually, since Ravona's carrying me, could I technically use my shield? My last first level spell, I can do a shield action, give us a +5 AC, since she's technically holding me.
What is a giant ape's AC?
12.
So 5, 17. You'd still get hit.
Yeah.
Is he taking
I'll-
2 swings? I thought that was an
Yeah.
disadvantage.
I'll.
Yep.
I mean,
Got
I'll
multi-attack.
take one hit. I guess
Yeah.
22.
Whack into the side of your ape. You take 22 points of bludgeoning damage, and he just slams his club into your side. He's like,
Well, thank fucking God that I have
Language.
enough. Sorry,
Enough health.
enough HP. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, that's his turn. Loyal, you hear a club smack into the side of the ape. Looking down, you see that the Cyclops has just nailed Ravona in the side.
Climb faster.
All right.
Ravona's a giant ape, so I know she's gonna be okay. She'll climb faster. Acrobatics with help action.
All right. Yep.
14.
You get another 30 feet up. So you're at 75.
Since Nino's right after me, he's gonna go 30 feet up and do the help action again.
Okay. That's what he does.
We work as a unit.
Shane.
I work as a unit, but with myself.
Oh yeah, you get another
Wait,
30 feet up. You're now at 105 feet off the ground.
Yeah, I'm at the top, right? Isn't it?
Yeah,
90 to
yeah.
100
It's
feet?
about 100 feet. You've crested over, and you're now 5 feet away from the cliff.
Well, you can like throw your rope down or something and help us.
All right.
I think I can do that next turn. I don't
Yeah,
think I
next
can
next
do this.
Ravona.
next time.
You run to climb up. You're going to need to do a attack of opportunity.
I was about to say I'm going to use my action to disengage and
Okay.
use my movement to go up 30
Oh,
feet.
okay.
30 feet. All right.
How tall is the Cyclops? Can he reach us at that?
A Cyclops is probably not 30 feet tall.
Yeah, 30 feet is quite
It's
big.
probably like 15, 20 at the
Yeah.
most.
Okay.
Yeah.
But his club is 10 feet. So,
Well, how big is the Cyclops?
the Cyclops is about 15, 20 feet tall, somewhere in that range. You're not really sure, but his club can extend to 10 feet. So,
Huge is
Well, if he's-
16 to 32 feet tall.
what am
So
I
there is
doing?
there. Well, you could technically make the attacks with disadvantage because maybe it doesn't reach. I don't know.
I'll roll, see if it reaches. How's that?
Ah.
All right, you're 30 feet up.
I was going to say, if Ravona wants to take the attack of opportunity, Screw can hopefully shield the attack if it's in danger of hitting us, and then you can get a full 60 up the wall.
It's a possibility.
We're gambling it all on that.
Oh yeah, I still have shield.
So
Because it lasts one turn, right?
Well, no. I was pitching it as an idea to cast it. If need be, he can cast it.
Okay.
Yeah, he can catch it as a reaction.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay, so the sheep thing bounces off the wall because it can't go any further, and bounds back in this direction. This sheep disappears off the map.
Water.
This sheep runs this way, bounces off the wall a little bit there. This one runs this way.
Who gave the sheep a springboard?
And they just kind of run. They collide with the wall. They don't really bounce. And so they're just running all sorts of directions. Screw, you're up. You gonna hang on? Gonna try to attack?
We're 30 feet up yet, or did we not get it?
You're 30 feet off the ground.
Okay. Oops, sorry, I'm drawing little blue circles accidentally. Can't delete that one.
I got it.
Yeah, well, I got nothing else but to hopefully hold.
Hold on. All right.
Well, is it an action, or am I firmly held on?
You're held on. I mean, she's got you too. So, you want to take a shot at it?
I'm gonna put a bonfire at his feet, so he has to jump backwards or get burned. Unless the busted water trough is in danger of putting it out immediately.
Yeah, the water has kind of gone everywhere at that bus. So the water is just spewed all over the place. So it's going to be really hard.
It took a boulder. So, I mean, is the entire trough gone? Or is it just...
Yeah, the entire trough. That was a big rock.
Trough got obliterated.
Yes, okay. Yes. All the water flowed this way.
So we just have that giant, like, spillage of water that way.
Water, yeah. All over the place. Okay. Yeah, pretty much.
Let me read Bonfire real quick just to double check. It's magical fire, so it should still be able to scare him, but...
Okay.
Actually, I'll just click the button. Well, I can still just hurl it at him for a little bit of fire damage.
Okay.
Well, it's up to you whether it stays or if the ground is too wet to keep it there as magical fire.
So you cause the fire to come up, and you see a little bit of flame come out of the ground. It does not make it safe. Unfortunately, it doesn't cause as much damage as you would hoped it would, and so it singes his feet a little bit, causes him to go, ooh.
Yeah, just adding to the confusion and hanging on tight.
Okay.
I whip the reins of my giant monkey mount. Ride faster.
So, on its turn, it goes, ooh, ooh, fire, ooh, you sorcerer, ooh. And it kind of like lowers his cup a bit.
Oh.
I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing.
Oh, hold on, First of all, let me.
Well, he's obviously talking in giant. So
yeah, only I can understand.
Yeah, Ravona, you hear, "You're a sorcerer."
Sorcerer monkey.
Oh, it has a terrible wisdom. Oh, that wasn't too bad though. You sorcerer. Me bigger than you. All right, now let's see how.
Indeed, you are.
Now let's go see how big its how much its range goes. All right, so it's gonna take one last swing of its club at you on the rocks as you're just in the range. Lucky for you, he's only able to make one attack.
Okay.
And with that, you can shield it.
I cast shield as a. Oh,
Oh,
And
thank
the
fucking
shield
God.
kind of cuts the club as it scrapes over the magic. And he brings it back to his side.
magical shield, go! Climb faster.
Loyal.
Loyal's gonna do the climbing thing.
Alright.
How did Shane pass you up?
He just did.
Okay.
20!
Because Shane has a +6 to athletics.
Oh.
Yeah, Shane just parkoured it up the cliff. 20.
20.
Alright. So you are now also over the cliff at 105 feet. So you now have walked 5 feet away from the cliff.
All right. And Nino's gonna go and follow me.
Okay. And Nino
But-
as well.
He's gonna drop a rock on the Cyclops.
Alright.
And it's technically out of his range,
Yeah.
but since
So disadvantage.
downwards,
Yeah.
does a 12 hit?
12 does not hit. The rock kind of just bounces off his hand. He kind of shoves it away. I throw bigger rock.
Uh-oh.
Lovely. Shane, what do you
Yeah.
do now that you're on top?
Shane's gonna toss his 50-foot rope down to Monkey Chick.
All right.
She is too far away
Yep,
at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
To hold
So-
of it, I'm gonna turn and
You're
start
not
dragging her up.
Okay.
well. You're not gonna be able to pull
Drag.
and me as well as Screw up. You're not strong
You
enough. for
can
that.
probably move faster if I take the rope and you keep going.
Right. That would probably
Find
be the
way.
best thing. Yeah.
Well, no. Will hasn't given me any what's the word?
Penalty.
Any penalty for carrying you, so I can still
No.
move 60 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, but how much do you weigh?
Screw weighs at least 300 pounds.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm a large creature, so
Yeah,
I'm,
so carry weight isn't too much of a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be a lot.
So dash.
All right, Ravona.
yeah, I'm dashing 60 feet up the wall.
With Screw.
570 pounds.
Yeah. With Screw, I don't know if you're gonna be able to dash up the wall, but you can do another 30 feet.
Okay.
Can she like dash half distance?
I'm more worried.
She
If
did
I'm-
dash half distance.
What's the strength on the ape that you're shape shifted into? Could you just
Um,
shot put Screw up the wall?
I think it's 16.
I need both my hands to climb, so I
Okay,
don't
never mind.
think
So
so.
that's
Yeah.
why I'm just hanging on then. Never mind. I'm along for the ride.
All right. Crazy sheep start headed off in this direction.
Oh,
This
actually-
one runs away. He's gone.
One moment before you do that, can you cast in your shapeshift form, right?
No,
No.
Okay.
not yet, not yet.
You can only do that weird Healy thing you did before.
Yeah.
Okay. Just double checking.
Just running all over the place. Just chaos. All right. Screw, you just...
No, I'm gonna fish into my bag and drop a bag of bowl berries on his face.
All right.
I have a bag of marbles.
No, you're just antagonizing the guy.
Well, no,
the ball
it
bears,
makes
like,
a dexterity
boom,
check
boom,
or it
boom,
falls
boom,
on its ass.
Boom.
Oh, okay. There's that.
He's not dexterous.
Where
What
I
would the
shout,
DC
you
be?
just lost your marbles.
Yes.
Yeah, he succeeded. He's not very dexterous, but he's so big that ball bearings don't seem to have much of effect on him.
Well, if nothing else, they were a distraction.
Yeah. He's, all right.
And depending on your ruling, on his turn, you could make him do another one because they're still underfoot.
He's not
So-
moving forward. If he
Okay.
was moving forward, I'd say, yeah, absolutely, definitely. All right, so
dropping the ball
He's going
bearings.
to
screws
throw
equivalent
a
of
rock
just-
at you. He picks it up, and he's going to throw a rock at you at disadvantage.
Yep.
Oof.
And Screw will take that hit.
Oh, thank God.
13, yay!
All right. So,
Oh, disadvantage. Never mind.
yeah, disadvantage. So the rock kind of collides next to the cliff next to you, showering stuff everywhere. Go ahead and make a strength saving throw, Ravona.
Oh, goodness
Okay.
gracious.
Wait,
Big balls of
hang on.
fire.
That's just because it exploded on the wall.
Yeah,
next to
it
us.
exploded right next to you. Yeah, shaking the wall a little bit.
Come on, Super Monkey. Oh shit.
You
Oh,
just managed to avoid falling off the cliff. Your hand, but you do kind of scrape down a little bit. You drop about 10 feet, so you're now at 60
Okay.
feet.
Okay.
Or 50 feet, sorry. My bad.
God damn it.
You're at 60 feet. Panic!
All right. And that's its turn. Loyal, what are you doing on top of the cliff?
He's gonna try to shoot an arrow at the Cyclops' eye.
All right. Okay.
I need to
Too bad I don't got sharpshooter so I can call that shot, but I'm still gonna shoot. Wait, that's Nino.
Your success will determine your accuracy. Let's see how good you do.
Not that good.
Not that great. Yeah, the longbow shot shoots down. It kind of misses his foot by about that much. He kind of looks at it and goes, "Boo."
I'm sorry, he goes blah.
He goes, "Boo."
Yeah, it's because I can't understand him.
Okay.
Nino's gonna pick a rock out the ground.
All
Right
right.
at him. At disadvantage.
Okay.
10 does miss
Yeah,
again.
10 does miss again. Rock kind of careens down. Shane, what are you doing at the edge of the cliff?
Shane is now going to set up his block and tackle, which is this thing that allows him to lift more.
Okay.
That
Take an
takes a
action
full
to do
action.
that. Yep. All
You're
right.
basically
Puts the rope
establishing an
through it.
anchor.
All right, so Shane is setting up his block and tackle. Ravona.
Yeah,
I'm like the
I'm
wind
climbing.
monkey.
I'm climbing.
Okay. So you're able to climb another 30 feet
Well,
because Screw's on your
can-
back.
yeah, can't I dash off?
That would be what you would get with a dash. That would have dash.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
you are giving me the half movement penalty.
Yes,
for
yes,
Screw.
yes,
Okay.
yes. hmm
Okay.
So you get
30
another
feet
30
then, yeah.
feet, so you're now at 80. I'm not gonna worry about the sheep that go crazy. Screw, what are you doing?
I guess I'm just kind of keeping an eye on. Actually, I'm just hanging on to Ravona. I'll pull. How badly is your monkey form, Ravona?
Sorry?
Or how bad is your monkey form beaten up? Does it matter?
No, it's fine.
Okay. I was gonna say I can force feed her a healing potion while just hanging on, right?
Oh no, I'm okay still. I'm okay.
Okay. I'll just make funny faces at the monkey and keep going, along with my monkey ride.
All right. Cyclops now pick up another large rock. Do not get away from me!
He's so fat.
That's his
Yes,
bet-
no
that's his
man
turn.
got away from you.
The rock kind of soars. Actually, all the guys on the cliff, you watch as the rock soars over your heads and hits
Then it
behind
comes
you.
back down.
And you're like, oh, whoa!
Time to panic.
Loyal, you're up. What are you doing? Get you
Did
another shot?
Ravona manage to climb up all the
They're
way?
almost
Oh
there.
no, not yet.
Almost.
Not yet, but almost.
Since she's almost there, Loyal's just gonna back away.
All right,
Just
so
move
Loyal,
the
you're back
opposite
away from
direction.
the cliff. Okay.
Yeah. The way the guy's throwing rocks, He doesn't want to fall down.
How
by
far back
accident.
are you gonna go from the cliff?
Yeah, just 30 feet.
30 feet? Alright.
Yeah. Nino's gonna follow.
Alright, Nino will follow you. Shane, what are you doing?
Shane's now leading the rope and dropping the rope down.
Okay. So, Screw, you watch as a rope descends from the cliff right next to you.
I'll grab on and
Lift you.
give it a tug, like the two pole to. It's solid. Go.
Ravona, you're up.
On him back up.
Although since I didn't do anything, could I have technically held my action to
Sure. Yeah.
do something? Oh, I forgot a rope. Go. And I guess I'll. Can I dash up
Ravona,
a
you
rope?
climb the rest of the way up. You're now
Okay.
over the cliff.
Yeah, sure.
About 110 feet with that movement.
Screw is still with me?
Yeah, Screw's
No.
with you.
Okay.
Yeah, he's on your shoulder.
But
You didn't need the rope
everybody's-
after all.
Everybody's up then, aren't we?
Yes.
Okay. Retreat. Retreat.
Okay, so Ravona, you're about 10 feet away from the cliff at this point. Screw, are you gonna jump down and run?
Oh, is she still carrying me, or I thought we're up now?
You're
I-
up.
Well, I can let you down.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Yeah, I'll jump off and it's like, quick, any other tunnel but this one.
Okay, so you run. How far away from the cliff are you running? You're about 10 feet away at this point.
Actually, are any of his rogue boulders up here with us?
Are any of the boulders? Just the one.
Yeah.
I mean, he threw one and it kind of shattered into pieces a minute ago.
Is it like laying on the edge that we could feasibly push it back down on top of him?
It's not whole. It broke into pieces. Yeah.
Never mind then.
Yeah.
Keep going. Time to flee.
On top of him?
What are you
What?
trying to do?
Of him.
All right.
Still a big rock.
Yeah.
Does a rock reach terminal velocity at 100 feet? Nope. Darn.
All right. So. Oh, no! He will lob one rock left over the top of the cliff. His last dying rock grasp. At disadvantage.
Wait, I'm sorry, is he dead?
No.
Oh, he's just angry.
He threw the rock over the cliff. Ravona, you're standing in range of the rock. Hits you
Okay.
for 32 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, I'm out of my ape form. And what,
limping away in
32
your
you said?
form?
32.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
32, that means I take... Ooh, that hurts.
How much damage do you take?
I'm taking over 15. So I'm on 9 health.
Ooh.
Time to go.
All right, and with that, you
I'm
guys
still good.
are able to finally back away. You hear, "Ah, I will find you," in the distance.
I shout in giant, stay away!
All right. So with that, you are able to defeat to get away from the Cyclops. Whew.
Learn Wall of Stone and block off this passage.
That was close, and that's where we're going to end this session for today. Woo. All right, thank you
His
guys for
title of this episode,
watching.
I am no man.
We will see you guys next week.
I was actually impressed that the Kool-Aid